Ah! Game? Game, what's happening? Okay. Hi. It's me, Racoon. I don't know if anyone else saw that. What I just saw. But hi, yeah, it's me, Racoon. We're back with Shadows over Loathing. I'm just gonna restart the game real quick and hope that that doesn't happen again. Alright, we're good. We're good. Helium. Thank you. Good to finally see you making it to a Shadows over Loathing stream. I know you've been asking for these. Alright. So yeah, we are here with more Shadows over Loathing. Last time, to recap, we saved Charles. We saved Charles. And we got here to the outskirts. What do they call this? Gray County. But it's more or less the outskirts of, I guess, the general area. And yeah, it doesn't look like a very big map. I don't know how much time is going to be in this location, but we're here now. Been watching for 2 months. Ah, cool. Well, let's see here then. But yeah, we've we've been working on some other stuff as well. We still have to get the vampires for the mob. I think we needed... Ooh, we need mysticality for that? I think. But I think we're just going to do it without that and just do the fight. Like Gilmore. Let me see what we have to do first. I don't even know. Do I remember what Gilmore is? Oh no. We have to find 11 radios. We've tested 2. We have to dig up 5 night crawlers. That's fine. Rat wants cheese. That's fine. Glordo wants that. That's fine. We have to do the 11 padlocks. We found 10. We can't get the last one without a rebreather of some kind, apparently. Will Hunter needs to paint 3 dirty fences. So we're working on that. We need to find a 3rd fence. I think we need to do it in the Big Moist, but I haven't been able to find any more in the Big Moist, so. Wendell needs counterclockwise mainspring from the creepy old Gilmore place in Gray County. Ah, that's what you're talking about. Iola wants you to get a glass of milk from Milkman Stan, who was last seen at Drexel Stead in Gray County. Xenia asks you to retrieve the paperweight from a farmer named Mac McGillicuddy from Gray County, or in Gray County. Alright. So we've got a lot of stuff to do. If you want me to go to Gilmore, I will go to Gilmore first. I do want to go back and finish up those other side quests. But we can go to Gilmore House. Oh, hey, Buck, there's a tourist spot not far from here. A real traditional old windmill. Want to go have a go look-see? That doesn't seem to be like something you'd be into, Molly. It ain't. But if I go another minute in this place with nothing to look at but smoking oil wells, I'm gonna flip my lid. Old Ham Mill. I'm going to continue. We will go. Alright, we are at the old Gilmore place. Nature's bounty is being violently extracted by this monstrous machine. No, I'm not too sure if the game is too loud. Let me know if the game is too loud. This music is real bopping. Laybox is labeled RP Gilmore. See what's inside. Nothing interesting, just a stack of old junk mail. Nice. There's sparkles over here. I don't know what the sparkles are about. There's a page of what appears to be a diary tacked to this tree. Read it. Dorothy keeps giving me socks with holes in them. She can't possibly be trying to humiliate me deliberately, but it's far too consistent to be random chance. Ah. An old plowshare is leaning against this tree. Take it. And I am old plowshare. It's a plowshare, and you've been keeping it all for yourself. This door says Belgrande Bomb-Proof Shelter Co. And it has a serious combination lock on it. No bomb's gonna guess this one. shoes do you have on? I have on the wide loafers currently. I was rocking the vampire boots for a while, and I think the rubber boots for a while, but I put on the wide loafers last time. Because it's just funny. Okay, so we, I'm guessing we can't combination lock. So dials, yeah, we can't do this one. Alright. Guess we gotta go into the south. The door is slightly ajar. Go inside. 9 reps, you can do it. Just 9 reps, get in shape. Just lift the bar 9 times and you're done. Oh, okay. What did that say? What? There's a loose page from a diary on the table. Read it. Edith's violin is too loud for me to relax at night, but if I take it away, she screeches horribly. I wonder if I can find her a smaller one. Huh. I'm gonna leave the doll for now. Always get 8 hours of sleep per night. 8 hours, no more, no less. This doll is playing the violin in a way that makes sleep unimaginable. Huh. A box of toys for other toys. See if there's anything good. Ooh, a chemistry set. You got an item, doll-sized chemistry set. This chemistry set is so small that its pipettes are more like pipettes. A crate of doll parts. See what's inside. Oh my god, why do dolls even need hearts? This is just pointlessly creepy. A rubber plant. One of the dolls must be allergic to real rubber plants. Let's hold this back. You only need 2 socks at a time. Do not wear them more than 2 socks at once. Well, if I want to. 2 socks is enough for anybody. Well, what if I want 3 socks? Address it. Hello, dresser. Hello, dresser. A leaf from a diary that is nestled among the dirty laundry. Read it. Must correct Velma's mechanism, so she'll squeeze the toothpaste from the end of the tube instead of the middle. I'm losing a fortune in wasted paste. Huh. Crate of doll parts. See what's inside. Just doll arms. Dozens of little awful arms. All pants. The shirts must be in a different closet. Oh, diary page peeks up from behind the pillow. Something's defective with Ruth. She's doing twice as much of everything as she ought to be. I must have gotten her gear ratios wrong. Huh. Of doll parts, just a bunch of creepy glass eyes. Oh, hey, nestled among them is that spring one wanted. You got an item. Counterclockwise mainspring. Alright, so I can leave. That's what I'm hearing. And there's a book of children's horror stories on this childless man's table. Childless man's table? Maybe it's for the dolls. Or maybe it's for you. Childless man's table. Huh. Yeah, it's for you. You got an item. Scary stories for spooky children. Stories in the grand tradition of traumatizing children with age-inappropriate horrors. Grants an upgradable skill, Nightmare Alloy. Gives spooky armor. Crate of doll parts. See what's inside. An entire crate full of horrible little mouths. A page of someone's diary is pasted to the wall here. I'm stuck in a rut. Every day is the same routine. Eat breakfast, get dressed, brush my teeth, exercise, work on my novel, go to bed. Over and over. Always the same. I thought the dolls would help, but they've only made things worse. I feel like I might go crazy. In fact, that sounds like a pretty good idea. I think I'll start right now. Huh. All work, no play makes 8 pages a day. 8 pages a day. 8 pages, that's good progress. Huh. This doll is scratching out gibberish on a tiny sheet of paper. The tiny radio produces a tinny sound. Use Rufus's gadget. Nice. He is in the bomb shelter. Okay. We'll get there. We'll get there. One of those newfangled plastic-handled toilet brushes that you've read about in all the papers. Take it. Future is yours to wield. You got an item newfangled toilet brush. Given enough time, science will always come up with a new way to clean a toilet. Nice. Regular-sized human-sized toilet. Flush it. Alright. A page from the diary is stapled to the wall. I don't feel well. I think Gladys put something in my coffee. Not just eggs, like she always does, accidentally. I believe this was purposeful. Perhaps I shouldn't have based their mechanisms on that strange old doll I found. Grace. I wonder where she went. The sink is currently occupied by a creepy talking doll espousing the value of good hygiene. Okay. As long as you don't stand with your back to that doll, it seems safe to fish in. Nice. Nicer than most streamers I know. Well, thank you. I try. You managed to reel something in. You got an item, a handful of dirty water, cigarette tangled on line, one wet cigarette. This is one of the only objects capable of giving you cancer and a tapeworm at the same time. This is really gross. Nice. As far as nasty, and you wish it wasn't just sloshing around loose in your inventory. I'll continue. Managed to reel something in, soggy used bandage. You hope, probably in vain, that the water has washed off some of the previous owner's fluids. Heal for 10 and remove on fire from target. Some extra meat on the line. Alright. And more water, more cigarette. Looks like you got everything. Alright, cool. So we've done that now. So what? They're spelling out the code. So 3890, and it's like probably his repetitive thing. So get dressed, teeth, exercise, work, bed. Dressed, teeth, exercise, bed, novel, bed. All right. So get dressed. To exercise. Exercise is 9, 2, 9. What was it? Oh, brush teeth. So 2, 3, 9. 2, 3, 9. All right. 2, 3, 9, 8. 2, 3, 9, 8. 2398. So 42398. 42398. 42398. 8. 243988. 423988. I think that's it. Should I play with the dolls first? We'll see. So what is it? 4, 2, 3, 9, 8, 8? Nothing happens. Oh. Sad. Alright, so what? Do I have to pull out the notepad for this one? Please don't tell me I have to pull out the notepad for this one. Yeah, play with the dollies. Okay. I'll play with them. Let me, I don't think I can play with all of them. Ow. Why have you hit me with an egg, ma'am? Just 4 eggs contain all the protein that you need. Looks like somebody left stove on. Warm your hands. You get an effect. Warm hands. There's now 0 risk of your knuckles seizing up due to the cold. Nice. Okay, let me learn this. So eat breakfast is 4. Get dressed is 2. Brush teeth is 3. Exercise is 9. 8. It should be fun. Well, whatever. I'll play with them. An animate doll doing workout routine. Sure, it's fine and nothing to worry about. Doll size barbell. Workout. I think that's more than 9 reps. What a workout. Nice. What else is there? Can't do that. If you're quick, you can probably grab those socks without getting eaten by that creepy doll. Do it. You grab the socks and feel like a real sock dolliger for doing so. Got an item, fancy dress socks. This pair of socks is nicer than everything else you own combined. Plus 1 moxie, plus 30% to meat drops. Is that better than my current accessory? No. Not at all. Not at all. Right. So we have played with those dolls. I don't think I can do anything with this one. There's one drawer you can reach without having to get too close to that doll. You got an I am junk mail, self-adhesive rivets. Okay. Simple cupboard. It's now bare of everything except for cereal. You got an item, box of wafered corn cereal. The name and composition of this breakfast cereal are chosen specifically to avoid infringing Kellogg's trademarks in an effort to avoid litigious hauntings. Big word. Modern fridge. See if its contents are also modern. Fridge is empty, but the freezer is full of fruity ice pops. You got an item, fruity ice pop, a delightful frozen treat shipped out here all the way from Frisco. Frisco. All right. Can't do anything with this one. Can't do anything with this one, right? Nope. Okay, so I play with the two dolls I could. So eat breakfast is 4. Get dressed is 2. Brush teeth is 3. 4, 2, 3. Exercise is 9. Work on novels 8. Go to bed is 8. 4, 2, 3. 9, 8, 8. Should be it. 4, 2, 3. 9, 8, 8. It's not correct. Okay. Read all these diary parts. I think I've... Oh, leaf of a diary is nestled among the dirty laundry. Must correct Velma's mechanism, so she'll squeeze the toothpaste from the end of the tube instead of the middle. I'm losing fortune. Oh yeah, I've already read that. Only needs 2 socks at a time. 8 hours of sleep at 9 reps. 4 eggs. Did you play West of Loathing? I did play West of Loathing. I didn't stream it. I wasn't streaming back when I played it, but I did play West of Loathing. I think I beat all of it. I at least got very, very far. I think I beat all of it. 3 minutes for your teeth. Grace, I wonder where she went. Oh wait, Grace. Oh, Grace is the doll from West of Loathing. The really creepy murderous doll that had that girl murder her family. I see what you're saying. All right. Am I going crazy? All right, so eat breakfast is 4. Get dressed is 2. Brush teeth is 3. Exercise is 9. Novels 8. Go to bed is 8. Huh. Should be 4, 2, 3, 9, 8, 8. Should be. Is there anything else I can get? Not really. Breakfast, dressed, teeth, exercise, novel, bed. Unless it's like backwards. Could be weird. Oh no, it seems like that should be the combo. Maybe I'm going crazy. 4, 2, 3, 9, 8, 8. So 4 for breakfast, 2 for dressed, 3 for teeth. 9 for exercise, 8 for work, 8 for sleep. Well, if I... 8, 9, 3, 2, 4, 8. Nothing. That doesn't make sense. 4, 2, 3, 9, 8, 8. Dorothy keeps trying to give me socks to pulls them. Too consistent, be random tunes. Anything I'm missing out here? No. Interesting. Loose page. Eva's violin is too loud for me. If I take it away, she screeches. Or if I can find her a smaller one. And when doll doing a workout routine. There's sleep. Something's wrong with Ruth. She's doing twice as... Oh! Ruth. Oh, so that's what we're finding, Ruth. So Ruth isn't violin. Ruth is not socks. Ruth can't be workout? Ruth might be... Scratch that. It says, Abigail loosened the pins on my barbell. I nearly dropped it on my head. She's definitely trying to kill me. I think they all are. Hellstrom can have the house and the main property. I'm going to into hiding. First, I'm going to tag these pages all over the house to make it clear that I'm insane. And then I'm going to live in my bomb shelter. Scratch that. It's a doll shelter now. So Abigail, that. For 3 minutes. So it must be the working one. So the last one must be 4. No, the second and last one must be 4, right? There you go. Okay. Hear a click from inside the massive steel door. Looks like you got it. I mean, sounds like you got it. Inside. Pile of unlabeled sealed crates. The man cringes and backpedals frantically as you approach. Stay back! How did you get in here? Did the dolls send you? The dolls are very upset with you. As funny as it would be to do a spooky voice and tell you that the dolls did send me, you look like you'd probably have a heart attack, so I guess I won't. I don't know why I lost the country accent that I gave this guy for just that line. But, yep, that's it. Then who are you? What do you want? My name's Dick Finkeldorf. You must be Gilmore. Wentland sent me over to see if you had a counterclockwise mainspring he could use. I already found it, but I thought maybe should check on you in here. You've been in the house? You've been in the... You've seen the dolls? Ah! Look, they're a little creepy, I guess, but they're not that bad. They're just dolls. They're trying to kill me. Yeah, I saw your diary pages, but honestly, I think you're overreacting. Diary... Oh, you mean my novel? Novel? Yes, I've been writing an epistolary novel, in diary form, about a toy maker who goes crazy because he thinks his dolls are trying to kill him. And he nails the pages of his diary around the house and then hides in a bomb shelter in his yard? Right, exactly. Okay, so you aren't actually scaring your dolls, you're just acting it out like method writing. No, the dolls are trying to kill me, just like in the novel. I'm not a psychologist, but I think you might be suffering from extreme confusion. You aren't the guy in the novel, you're the guy writing the novel. That's 2 different guys. The dolls aren't trying to kill you. Are you sure? You just freaked yourself out by writing a scary book with circumstances similar to your own, that's all. Maybe you're right. Okay, I'll come out just as soon as I finish this last chapter. Alright, good luck. Gilmore fidgets nervously. The last diary entry is unfinished. It seems to have been about the protagonist huddling in his bomb shelter and waiting for the dolls to come get him. Grim. Several pairs of Gilmore's undergarments are strewn about on his bed. You were caught unawares by his caught underwears. You'd think these crates would be full of food and water, but they're all just full of reams of paper. I'm back up to the surface. Up and away! Alright, well, I guess there's no help needed. I guess I'll go back to the feed store. Word reaches you that the folk in this land are in need of a horse whisperer. Specifically someone to whisper at this particular horse named Jeff to stop eating horse flesh, because it's making the farmers uncomfortable. Be the horse whisperer. You stroke Jeff's mane and whisper, "Come on, man," in his enormous horse ear. Jeff nods and agrees to switch to a plant-based diet. Gain 10 XP. Move along. Viola or Xenian? Who need this? Xenium? No, not yet. Yeah, let's see. Xenia gives you a curt nod. You get my paperweight back from McGillicuddy yet? Why'd you say it like that? No reason? No, not yet. See you later, Xenia. This guy needed it. One limit. Ain't suppose you found a counterclockwise mainspring. I did. Here you go. Well, I'll be. Thank you kindly. Seeing as how you've proven yourself a helpful sort, I'll have them let you in the store. Pretty much all of us around here got a thing or two could use doing. Well, if that was sarcasm, I hear you. He gets up and knocks an odd pattern on the door to a feed store, and you hear someone inside removing the bar. Thanks! Unland continues to tinker with his device. I met that Gilmore guy. Oh, how's he doing? He was hiding in his bomb shelter because he thought his dolls were trying to kill him. That's a shame. Big as though. Don't ever put a face on a machine. People get confused too easily. Even just giving one a name is a bad idea. Guess so. Unland continues to tinker with his device. Ask about Hellstrom. Who's that Hellstrom guy you mentioned? A fat cat oil baron who's going around buying every patch of dirt big enough to drill well into. Ain't want to talk about him, he'll get his soon enough. What does that mean? Don't mean nothing, just an old man talking old man crap. Yeah. I'll be saying you. Oh. This door is not messing around. Also, it's barred from the other side. Try the knock pattern. You knock the same pattern you heard at the front door. Nothing happens. Wrong code, Jughead. One of the chess players mutters from the store. Really fixated on that puzzle box. Help her out. Tricky looking puzzle box. Want me to take a crack at it? Shh. Don't you know this is very imminent? Oh wait. Don't you know at this very minute, Mars is the closest it's been in opposition to Earth for a century? Of course I know that. Almost every transmitter in the world has stopped broadcasting for 60 seconds in case any Martian signals squeak through the radio. And how they? I don't know. You were talking. Oops, sorry. Don't sweat it. Mars was never my favorite planet anyway. Too much silica. Name's Oskaloosa. 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 Oskaloosa Barnhill. Yes, that's right. My middle name is also... Wait. My middle name is also Oskaloosa. Oskaloosa Barnhill. Heard you help my friend Winland. Looking for any more work by chance? Oskaloosa, that's an unusual name. My folks named me after the town where they met. Oh, where was that? Oskaloosa. What's that you're playing with? Puzzle box. Real tricksy pig of a puzzle, too. Maybe I could solve it for you, but then I wouldn't have solved it, and they'll know what type of lock to put on my cell. Why is the back door locked? It's not. Yes, it is. Quantum mechanics. The door is only locked when it is observed. How do I open it then? I'm not a quantum mechanic. Makes sense. Seems I'm always looking for work. That's so. How'd you like to go to outer space, kid? Sure would. Yeah, me too. But the closest you and I are going to come to space, I think, is a little piece of the inside of Amon Mulross's place. Amon Mulross's place. They really started running out of names. She shows you on your placemat where it is. Location unlocked, the Mulross place. A little piece, what, like a meteorite? Exactly that. Genuine chunk of the cosmos. Landed right in Amon's lap. And between you and me, that's not right. The only thing emptier than outer space is that man's head. A meteorite. Even just a little piece of it, it ought to be in the hands of someone who will appreciate it. Take care of it. Understand me? Yes, you want me to steal a meteorite, which ought to be a piece of cake, because just the other day, the whole Mulross family mysteriously disappeared. Wait, what? Yeah, so you'll be able to waltz in there, I bet. See you around Oskaloosa Barnhill. Better not touch the radio in case of delayed transmission from Mars. Various expired horse medicaments. Tremendous bags of hog feed. And what else? Immense sacks of pig feed. And what else? Gigantic bags of mule feed. And what else? Tremendous bags of rooster feed. And what else? Colossal bags of bull feed. And what else? Gigantic sacks of pig feed. I think this is just infinite. Yes, it is. Okay, cool. Sign says, back in an hour. Somebody scrawled, yeah, right, in the thick layer of dust on the counter. Huh. Old man seems like he's really into chess. Ah, there, I'm Dick Finkeldorf. How do? Pixley's the name, Grover Pixley. Say, this might be a real fortuitous encounter. You got a minute to help an old man with something? If it's a chess thing, I know basic elements, sure. How's your game going? Real good. I think I've got her in the ropes this time. Checkmate. Shucks. Guess I spoke too soon. Best 397. Sure. Rack 'em up. Why is the back door locked? Why is any bathroom locked? Employees only. I might be an employee. I'm an employee of a lot of surprising places. Not this place. I know. What do you need help with? I need a bag of fertilizer. I came in here a week or so ago to pick one up. I completely forgot and they don't sell it here. So I've just been playing chess with Farina instead. You've been playing chess for a week? Well, you know how it is with these games. Just one more round, you say. And then again, next time you look at the clock, it seems like it just must be lying to you. Anyway, I've been meaning to go to Grove Valley Orchard and see if they've got any fertilizer to spare. If you happen to find yourself out that way, you could do me a real favor. Okay, I'll go. Great. Much obliged. Here, let me write down some directions to the place for you. 1 sack of fertilizer will be plenty for my purposes. Can't imagine that they couldn't spare that much. Gotcha, I'm on my way. Judging by her driving gloves and driving goggles, this woman must be into driving and/or driving-related fashion accessories. Doctor. Hey there, how's it going? Name's Farina. Hi, I'm Dick Finkeldorf, nice goggles. Thanks. Did you cop a gander at my sweet breezer out front? The car? I was wondering why it was tied to a hitching post. A lot of horsepower in that baby. Got to keep her under control. Yeah, I get it. Say, the word is you're pretty handy on problem-solving kind of way. Think you can help me out with a little something? Why's the back door locked? Huh? Well, why's the door usually locked? Is it a riddle? Because it's ajar? You ain't real good at riddles, are you? Is that a riddle? How's the chess game going? Too easy, honestly. Grover's too cautious. You want to know a secret to chess? Sure. Control the middle and make sure everyone else get out of your way. Just like driving. And now that I think about it, life. Randall refused to ride with her till he invented the airbag. I see. What was the favor you needed? See, my buggy's a real dynamo. But once you taste that kind of power, you're always yearning for more, am I right? You want something to make it faster? I don't know a whole lot about cars. No worries, I'm not looking for advice. I already got my peepers set on a particular goal. There's an old Ford factory compound not far from here. Before they shut down a while back, they was working on a new kind of engine. One made of beans. Beans? Are you serious? As the day is long. I wouldn't have believed it either, but I saw a test run of one of the prototypes. Man, it ran like lightning. Straight up till it exploded anyway. Word is they fixed that problem though. Just had to switch to a different kind of beans. And that final pre-production engine should still be in the factory. I just need someone to go snaffle for me. Snaffle. Okay, I'll do it. Great. I knew you was a right guy. Let me mark the place on your map for you. Location unlocked the Old Ford compound. As far as I know, the factory has been abandoned for months, so it ought to be a lead pipe cinch. Just grab the engine and go. Okay, no problem. I'll be seeing you. Alright. Well, I got more things to do, apparently. Where should I go first? I'm gonna go first, actually, and check on that SIT stuff. I wanna go just take care of these. Contradict their findings. Yeah. Where's the... Alright, here it is. What do I need for this? Consider the boiler. You need 15 mysticality. Alright, so I currently have 6 mysticality, right? If I went for mysticality, then what do I need? Let's see. Turban. Getting much mysticality from all these. Okay, mysticality by 1. Kavada's pants, 1 mysticality. Yeah, it's not looking like I'll get that. Alright, I won't do anything yet. What else do I need to do? Elsewhere. Side quest. Mob. That. Alright. Padlocks. Fences. Milk. So, is there anything I missed here? Any fences I missed here? I feel like there's like something that I missed. I don't know where else there would be. We could talk to Will. Make sure that he doesn't know. Black shape, difficult to make out from the silhouette. Seems to be a massive shadow brute. Oh yeah, we fought this one before. All we gotta do... Damage all your enemies by 3. Hit all enemies by 5 physical damage. Yeah, I can do that now. That's right. Cause your familiar act 3 times. Add sacks. Deal damage all of your enemies by 3 each round. With a rock. What does each round exactly mean? Case. Let me try. And then let's do that. And then knife trick causing 2 bleeding, or just shoot them. And then nice. We've done that. Alright, let me go check with Will, because I cannot, I don't know where this last fence is. Will's face writhes with striped bark to meet and find your eye. Hello, what's new with you? I'm paying 2 fences so far. Now I thought there was parts of me starting to feel more flesh-like. What am I supposed to be doing again? Well, Doc Wise said made me a tree because I didn't get around painting his white picket fence. So I'm gonna stay a tree till I paint 3 fences just like his. Or if I paint other kinds of fences. Oh, I wouldn't do that. Reckon that'd make the dock even matter. Doc Wise. Do we know a Doc Wise? I feel like we don't. Alright, back to Great County. We'll go to the Mulross house, I guess. And then you hear a deep moo sound that reverberates through your guts, all the way down to the colon end. Slowly, you turn around. That field was empty before. now contains an entire herd of black wounds in space, each one in the shape of a cow. In the middle of them, a shadow cowbell hangs silently on a post. Fight them. Oh, it is actually a shadow cowbell. Were you born Racoon, or did something happen that made you Racoon? I'd like to believe that the raccoon was inside of me all along. You know, it wasn't like day one of my birth I was Racoon. It was a slow realization over time that I was in fact Racoon. Sacks. Let's see if that works. And then I guess we get another thing to do. So I'm just gonna I guess I'll just hit it with this. I'm concerned as to what this cowbell is gonna do. Look at all of them. Kill that? Nope. Moo. Hey, Rex. It is apparently moo time. Please don't hit me as well, Mr. Cow. Fuck you, Mr. Cow. Well, Molly, it's all up to you. Best of luck. Molly, you're not... I don't think you're surviving this, but... I believe in you. Kill it 4 times. Gain contemplative. One mysticality. Alright, well, we got that. Which is cool. A notice of requisition from a bank. They've apparently already taken the mailbox. Strange-looking telescope. A worried man, an astronomer perhaps, stands beside a weird telescope. Say hello. Best not tarry here, civilian, if you care for your safety. Before you lies a horror house. You're before me. Are you saying you are a horror house? Sir, you shouldn't need a surveyor's training to see that I'm neither a horror nor a house. What's the problem exactly? That house there belongs to a farming family, the Mulross clan. I should say belonged because they vanished, and I should also have said doesn't belong because that house belongs to the bank. I speak of Jessup and Paddington National, who have commissioned me to assess the value of the house for its resale at auction. What's the problem with this house? I'd say the problems with this house began when a meteor from outer space smashed through the roof. I can see how that might be an issue, sure. 3 months later, the Mulross clan fled by night, and I presume by car. They ran off with no regard for their mortgage. Can you imagine? So heartless, to care so little for the bank's bottom line like that. Uh-huh. I was thus sent to assess the value of the Mulross property for the bank. Only I'm spooked. What's stopping you from surveying the house? He shudders. Listen, I entered the surveyor's seminary to avoid the horrors of war, and here they are right in my doorstep, which is that literal doorstep. I've surveyed every state of this great land, and never have I seen things so frightening and mixed up as the abnormality in that house. I can make no sense of it. What abnormalities? Just, things. Mixed up things. Can you be more specific? No, I don't know how to describe it. Why don't I take a look? I don't think you have the eyes of a surveyor. No, but on the other hand, I'm not too scared to go into a house. I guess it wouldn't do any harm to me. Here's what I'll do. I'll give you the house key, and if somehow you can fix whatever's going on enough for me to carry out my work, you can have 10% of whatever my valuation happens to be. Fair? Sure, I'll take a look at the house. Got an item. Mulross key. Grand stuff. Good luck. And for your own safety, don't look too closely at anything. You're not a trained surveyor. What do you think happened to Mulross family? That's not for me to survey. But between you, me, and this Theodolite, something strange must have transpired. This was highly profitable farm. What kind of name is Mulross? I think it's foreign. What country? Oh no, I haven't surveyed abroad. How'd the Mulross family vanish? Can't say. Wasn't there to survey it. You know Uskalusa Barnhill? No, I don't believe I've surveyed her. Sounds like fun time be seen it. Fence behind the house that you can paint. You're right. As you head to the backyard, the surveyor speaks up from behind you. Sorry, it's against surveyor code to enter a backyard without permission. You'll need to go through the front door. That's ridiculous. I don't make the rules, I'm just a stickler for them. Fine, whatever. I've been betrayed. The bank has likely repossessed the well's rope, and this is probably working on the rest. Hey, a stack of something. Search it. There it is. You got an item. Noodle. The proverbial noodle in the haystack. Just sell it. The bank probably wants to repossess the hay in the stack. If they had their way, banks would probably take a bail out of everyone's stacks. Oh, I didn't want to head to the backyard. Boxes are empty, but the bank wants them just the same. Surveyor's theodolite stands ready to measure the angles of the house. Use it. There's a bug in the lens. Praise it. Who's to say the value of a bug? Me. I can say. What's the value of a bug? $9,999,999,999 meat. The bug is thus surveyed and praised. There's a bug on the lens. It's worth about that many meat and doesn't even know it. Cute little entryway. It's adorable. Unlock it. You unlock the door and then toss the key back to the surveyor. Go in. Oh, well, that does look abnormal. What in the world? Bronze plaque on the table is inscribed Mulross. Search the drawers. In the top drawer, you find a large stack of orders for Mulross produce impaled on a spike, and a collection of handwritten letters inquiring if the house is for sale, also impaled on a spike. Open the bottom drawer. Note from Nabby Mulross to order more spikes for the mail. Well, you're not supposed to cry over spilled milk. Spilled chowder is another thing entirely. Well, I'm here. Quite a fine piece of furniture. The farm must have been doing well before its ruination by meteor and subsequent abandonment. I didn't want to do that. All right, there we go. Each of us is but a chess piece on a board, if you think about it. Yes. And which are you? I'm the chessboard itself. Ah! I wanted to search what was that, an ice cream cone? Ice cream cone? If that's an ear of corn, the full corn man must be enormous. Oh, time to go. The only light left working in the room. The other bulbs must have vanished with the Mulrosses. Turn it off. An odd location, even odder rotation for a refrigerator. Search fridge. Got an item. Gallon jug of bitters. You heart this because it's bitters. Take it to the speakeasy. Only thing in the refrigerator is a massive jug of bitters. Bitters don't really need to be kept cold, so it's a lucky thing this refrigerator is not working. Well, up. I'm out. I'm out here now. Time to go back in. I'm going back in. Oh, wait. What was that? What's that about a light? Oh, now we're here. Huh. Alright. Back here. Also, there's something about a light before I got warped in. Okay. Well, I guess we'll go this way. So going that way warps us out. And this way warps us down, which warps us back. If we warp here. We warp here. get worked out. What if we try to go out the front door? Oh, no. That doesn't work. Okay, so we'll... Oh! Saw it again. Only for a moment. Right, let me go back out this way. Let's see if I can break that light, whatever it's saying. The wormhole swallows all light in the room. Break the light. Oh, okay. If it's the bank's house, the bank can do the dishes. Curiously colossal cabbages, grotesquely giant garlic, and an enormous egg. I think that's supposed to be and, but and technically works, I believe. Ah! Oh, that didn't work. I did break that light. Though it might be convenient to have a shortcut into the kitchen, taking it has ruined your appetite. Throw a rock. Oh, hey, I broke the thing. Oh! There we go. There we go. Keep throwing a rock until you hit the light. Yeah, I got it. Nice. Oh, we're now back. These wormholes have made a real dog's dinner of the dog's dinner. A pot that a pig's in. Say hello. Hello, sir. Snarf. Okay. Empty. Perhaps the dog has been sent to live at the bank upstate. At a bank upstate. Wormhole is way too high to reach. Aha! The final picket fence you need to paint to end Will Hunter's curse. Paint it. 15 XP. Swell work. Real swell work. That's once, twice, 3 times a picket fence painted to turn a tree boy back to a real one. Will should be pleased. Okay. Looking at the back of the house, the fourth wall, you might say, you can see that that's broken. You can see signs of where a big gash has been covered over with a new siding. Oh. I got permission to enter the backyard, I see. Yes. Okay. There's a name sewn on the knapsack. Little Honus Milross. Open it. Inside is a straw doll, ballooned to enormous proportions. Take it. It's too large to extract from the knapsack. Yeah, we got the fence. We'll go see Will after this. Despite the disarray, this really is a magnificent foyer, designed, if you're not mistaken, in the style of architect David S. Foyer. A used sheet of memo paper is tucked under the telephone. Read it. Someone has written the name and telephone number of the local dog pound, but someone else has crossed that last part out and put dad pound. Use telephone. Who'd you like to telephone? Dad pound. That's probably not a real place. It is, call it. While the receiver falls apart in your hand, and with it, your hopes of speaking to a dad pound. Got an item. Fuse. This probably isn't good for the value of the house. Oh. Where'd you go, Mulross family? Oh. Okay. Oh, I thought we fixed that. Let me go this. I didn't see it warping for a second. I was like, oh, it's fixed. Stairs to the second floor. Go up. Well, let's not go in there. That door's locked. Never mind. I guess we'll go in there. A ladder, just out of reach. They say a man's reach should exceed his grasp, but that's not helpful advice when it comes to ladders. Grab it. Damn, the ladder's just too high up. Perhaps if you double jump, but no. It's never been done. It can't be undone. It can't be done. Double jump. Terrific. The vibrations caused by your doubled landing have loosened the ladder from its restraints. Climb it. The Mulrosses left in such a hurry they forgot about their large collection of attic plates. A note is pinned directly above the crate, bringing it to the attention of anyone using the crate. Read the note. Gardener. After your chores today, lock the bathroom door and melt down the key in the kitchen. It is unconceivable to me that any man but a Mulross should call this glorious house his home. Oh. Yellowed newspapers tell the story of the Mulross family. And what story is that? 3 months ago, a meteorite struck this farmhouse, at which resided Amon and Nabby Mulross, their sons Gardner and little Honus, and the family dog Clifford. The Mulross's business greatly prospered immediately following this episode. Gardner, after your chores today, lock the bathroom door and melt down the key in the kitchen. Oh. Interesting. Oh, now we're up. Now we're here. Primary bedroom. All the desk drawers disappeared along with the Mulrosses. All the drawers but one. Open it. You find some spare meat and what appears to be an unfinished letter to a men's magazine. Read it. Dear editors, I write to inquire what advice you possess on maintaining a healthy marriage when the dog is too big. Our dog is becoming larger by the day, which may require us to relinquish the marital bedroom so that the hound might have a home appropriate to its size. My wife considers the suggestion very strange and bet it ends here. The music box plays a plaintive tune. Take it. You grab the music box and suddenly it stops playing. Spooky. Got him. Spooky music box. A spooky music box from Spooky House. A rope prevents access to the armoire's covetable drawers. Untie the rope. It's off. You got an item? Like the rope. Once ubiquitous, the basic rope fell out of fashion this century in favor of more modern tools, like zips and electrocardiograms. Now, what contraband could a farm boy have been hiding in the most secret places of an armoire? Search it. Aha! The farm boy to whom the armoire belongs has used the top drawer to stash his most shameful possessions. Magazines on urban planning. Read them. The magazines make fascinating reading. You'll never plan a city the same way again. I'm gonna keep the music box. Big mirror. Relatively speaking, it's a beautiful day outside. Close shutters. Shuttered shutters. Okay. This must be the meteorite and the source of all this wormhole trouble. Best not get too close. You don't have time to get caught in an infinite loop of falling between two wormholes. Grab it. The sheer suction generated by this perpetual wormhole loop would rip your hand off in a second. No, it wouldn't. It wouldn't? I'm strong. Gain an effect. Hand injury. You've injured your hand, and it's making things slightly harder to handle. You're right. Your hand was not literally ripped off. Just maimed. Consider it a moral victory, although you still don't have the meteorite. Throw a rock at it. This must be the meteorite and the source of the wormhole trouble. There's a rock in there now, too. Shoot it with a gun. Wait, hold on. What was that? There's rocket in there too. Grab the rock. The sheer suction generated by this perpetual wormhole loop has already seared your hand once, and you don't need another rock. Okay, but do it though. You reach out to grab the rock and gain a nasty gash. You gain an effect. Another hand injury. You've injured your other hand, and it's making things even harder to handle. Well, worth a try. Well, maybe you can use the rope on the well. Oh, it's possible. Right. Where does this take me? Ah, back upstairs. I never went this way. Ah, this just goes here. Okay. So, where does this go? Oh, wait. What does this say? That door's locked. Look for the key. Look for the key in the door. Yes, the key's not in the door. But at least now you know that for certain. The investigation continues. The dragnet is tightening. Okay, so what if I go back? Fall into that, fall into that, to fall into that. Okay. And if I fall into this, I don't have the meteorite, but I do now have 2 hand injuries. Can I wash my hands? Bathroom's over here, right? Oop. This way to the bathroom? Yes. No! Oh, shit. I forgot. It's not easy to get to the bathroom. This way? Yes. Oh, this is the kitchen. And that goes outside. If I go through this, the key is with the pig. Okay. I shall learn this, Leah. I will interrogate the pig shortly. Once I'm finished figuring out warps. Okay, well, I'm back out here. You've been inside and lived to tell the tale. Is it safe in there? What have you surveyed? I valued the bug on your theodolite lands. At what? 999,999,999 meat. I hope you didn't think I'm giving you 10% of that. That wasn't the deal. Come on! I never promised you anything, but I can't deny the persuasiveness of your argument. Take this and be happy for it. You got an item full of war's ration cigarettes. Can you believe they used to issue cigarettes to soldiers? And they still do. And probably will for like 50 more years. Bad for you, despite what the radio advertisements say. Okay. Go back around the house. Pig. Pot and pig's in. A pot that a pig's in. You got a key in that pot? Casting your flashlight around the contours of the stuck pig, you spy something shiny in the obscure depths of the cast iron pot. Maybe that's the key. Now, how to remove a pig from a pot. Just throw the pig out. The pig absolutely hoots and hollers as you hoist his pot above your head and tip it upside down. The pig drops from the pot, but lands on all fours as pigs will do after a fall from any height. You also shake a key from the pot, which you pocket, but the pig has scurried away into the cornfield, well beyond pocketing range. Yanayam, burned Mulras key. A burned key, spared from mental annihilation by the grace of a pig in a pot. Alright, we've got that now. Let's see, you said rope on the well. Tie a rope, like the rope. Working well, rope and all. Ascend. Oh, now we're here. Either the Rollross family was scared of something outside, or curtains were just too expensive. Pry the boards off. Was that it? Up, up, up. We're back here. We had nothing to say about that? This must be the remaining interior damage from the meteor strike. Yikes. Okay. Well, we have now peeled that off. We now have a key. We can go upstairs. Unlock it. Burn Mulruski. Ah. Bath. Brand new bathtub. No Mulross ever got the chance to use it. Use it. Not so fast. Used bathtubs are like store-bought clothes. They should be washed before they're used. Well, wash it then. With what? An even larger bathtub that you'd have to get delivered new and itself unwashed. It's impossible. You need an even larger series of bathtubs. Oh, really? It's called Bath's Paradox. Who? Roland Baths, the philosopher. He's only 13, but already has some interesting ideas about baths and tubs. Use the bathtub. But the paradox! Use the bathtub. Bath's Paradox. This is so far away from where the couch should be. The sink is helpfully free from outer space nonsense. Splash some water on your face. Oh, that's better. You lose some effects. A hand injury. Another hand injury. Nice. Okay, so we can't go in the toilet. Why was the key to the... Oh, wait. Oh, that was right. What about if we go this way? Oh. The eldest child gets the bed with a pillow. This bookcase contains one copy of Marcus Aurelius and 39 more copies of Marcus Aurelius. You're surprised the bookcase hasn't been pulled into the wormhole next to it. Where would it end up? There's a letter taped to the desk. From the desk of Little Honus. If you are the outer spaceman who blessed this family with your meteor present, please know that we did not abandon it lightly. We will forever be grateful for the gift of your abundance, good spaceman. But as our crops have grown, so too has our dog, Clifford. He is too large even for the house, and so we have decided as a family to find a new and bigger home. I hope you understand. I also hope you could send a letter for me that I did not have time to take to the post office. I have left it in my pillow. Thank you, spaceman. Best wishes, Little Honus. Alright then. Eldest child gets bed with a pillow. It's a pillow. Got an item. Mole Ross letter. A letter from Lil Honus Molros of the Molros's place. He addressed to Mary Police of the police place. Lucky. Oh, I didn't read that. It was Lucky something. Okay, now we're here. You ever wanted to see what you look like with the... If you ever wanted to see what you look like with the tip of a stalagmite on your chin, this is the place. Thankfully, this toilet only has the normal kinds of holes toilets usually have. Flush it. Hooray. The box appears to be labeled with an arcane script, possibly Eldritch in origin. Oh wait, no, it's just upside down. Oh, and that sends us here. Okay. We go here. So that takes us there. What about the toilet? Oh yeah, the toilet takes us outside. I'm getting there. I'm getting the feel. Here is the living room. So you can only go to the other bathroom. We've already been in that knapsack. And go to the other bathroom from this. We can go here. Oh. So what do we do? Place where you found the music box. No, I'll take it. Unusual, quite an unusual bed frame arrangement. So, what is the goal here? To get the meteorite out of the wormholes, right? So how would we get that out of the wormholes? We have to push the thing from one place in, right? So let me go right here. Can we push this? Bookcase contains one copy. Push it in the wormhole. Whoa, that's heavy. What's this family reading? Bricks? Push it. Ah! At rest, finally. Ah! Take the meteorite. You gingerly pick up the piece of space debris and keep it carefully in the darkest part of your inventory. Gun item, Molros meteorite. This little chunk of space rock brims with paranormal potential. Opens a wormhole above an enemy and under an anvil somewhere, dealing twice your mysticality and physical damage. This is where you found the meteorite. A flag to mark the spot would be customary if colonialists place the meteorite. The Molros meteorite. Take it. Oh. So those were connected. But here. Oh, what's this? Supply closet is still empty. Oh. Didn't get to read that, sad. Which toilet did I not get to flush? One of the toilets I didn't get to flush, right? I think it was the one, it's the primary bathroom, right? Kitchen. Huh, there's a little money stuck to the bottom of the pots. Take it. Script the meat off into your collection. Gain 7 meat. Okay. Anything over here? No? Alright. I wanted to go down here. Alright. Down to the first floor. I've already read that piece of paper. Go through here, go through here. Huh. A strange choice to put this bathroom on the ground floor. Shouldn't it be next to the primary bedroom? Strange indeed. Not get in through there. Yeah, whatever. Guess we fixed the issue. Thanks, survey. Hello again. I hope you surveyed reason. You've surveyed reason and are here to accept my offer. You know, it's not really horrible in there. It's just a little disorganized. But disorganization has born some of the world's greatest horrors. Werewolves, for instance. Werewolves? Exactly. Werewolves. If we were organized, we would know exactly where the wolves were, and have no reason to fear them. Do you see my point? No. Well, I've done all I can do. A house is Swiss cheese with wormholes. I don't think you're 100% correct on your observation. To my eye, those holes couldn't have been made by a worm. I found your problem. In seminary, we don't believe in problems, only opportunities, but go on. I had the meteorite, the wormholes are gone. Joyous news! Now the real work can begin. If you can spare the time, I'll be back in a moment with my valuation. I can already tell you that the layout of the house is very bad. He chuckles. Really? Do you think so? Let me be the judge of that. I think I know a little something about surveying. No problem, I'll wait. Warp ski herf? The sounds of surveying fill the air. And then... My goodness, I was right about this being a horror house, but not in the way I first thought. A kitchen on the upper floor with a dining room downstairs, sandwiched between a bathroom and a bedroom. The living room adjacent to the primary bedroom, and both connected only by a narrow hallway that requires you to pass through a bathroom. Sir, this aesthetic is one of the most extreme disorder. The house is rotten at its core. I would have valued at 2,000 meat, but the telephone is inoperable, so let's knock that down to 1990. That means 199 meat for you, as per our deal. You know, the layout is actually better with the wormholes. How so? All the bathrooms are upstairs, as you'd expect. You're right. I remember that from my initial inspection. Look, with a sensible layout, that house could easily go for 5,000 meat. I think buyers will put up with the nauseating holes in the fabric of reality, but not having to walk through a bathroom to get to their dining room. That house could sell for 5,500 meat. Let's say 5,700. Oh, okay. Good. Of course, I need the meteorite to restore the house to order. I didn't break the telephone. He raises an eyebrow. That's funny. I only said the telephone was inoperable. How'd you know it was broken? Those are basically the same thing. Fair enough. Oskaloosa needs the meteorite. We'll go with your first offer. In 200 meat. It might be the most money any of us see out of this house. I think the bank will flip it into a quarry. But it's been a pleasure to do business with you. I hope I'll survey you in the future. I'll survey you later. Alright, let's go back to the feed store. Parked near an old barn, you encounter a motorcycle carved out of stone. It's so cool. Hang out with it. You chat with the stone motorcycle for a while. It gives you some grooming tips, and even shares some of its hair gel with you. Yeah, I am. Stylish gel. Wow, just look at it. It'll never be as cool as this slime. Nice. Alright. So... Been by the mole rust place yet? I'll need the whole meteorite, by the way. I'm no space hog, just asking for a little piece. I got the meteorite. Wixler whistles. Humbling, ain't it? To hold the soil of heaven in your hand. Now that you heard me say I wasn't a space hog, and I stick by that. A little piece is all I need. Oskaloosa tears off a chunk of the meteorite with her teeth and hands it back to you. Can you teach me how to do that? Oskaloosa spits out a tooth. Never mind. Got an name. Oskaloosa's puzzle box. Oskaloosa gave you this complicated task to perform as a reward for performing a complicated task for her. Increase your mysticality by your muscle. Solve that, by the way. I reckon now there's not a jail on Earth that can hold me. Do yourself a favor and figure out how that works. My way of saying thanks. I guess you're welcome. Use Rufus's gadget. Alright. We're going to go back now to the Big Moist. To free Will. I don't want to buy the sack. Huh. Well, now that's funny. Earlier, there wasn't an old bushy bearded man in the treehouse. Now there is. Not ha-ha funny, perhaps, but ha-ha? Har-har. Har-hop. Why, mister, it's me. It's Will Hunter. It worked. You lifted the curse with nothing more than some paint and a brush. Har-hop. I feel like laughing, too. I ain't never been so full of joy, not ever. Are you all right? All right. Look at me. I can waggle my toes and waggle my nose. I got bones in my hips and blood on my lips. I'm a boy again. I got the old flesh back, mister. Tain't never been better. That's great, Will. Only thing is, I got tree sap coming out when I sneeze. But that's a different curse. Can I help with that one? Nah, the thing is, that curse can only be lifted with the power of imagination, which as an adult you've lost. Why are you old? Old? Will Hunter, old? Ha-ha! I tell you what, mister, you're only as old as you feel. How old do you feel? Early 70s. Will pats his gaunt stomach. Suppose I have packed on the years. Kept on growing up while I was in that tree. Some ways I was probably better off staying in the tree, because then I would have lived just about forever. But nah, gotta be human. How else would I do my mischief? What mischief? Various mischiefs. Can you give me an example? May have skipped out on Sunday school once or twice. Anything else? Stole a horse station. I've never heard of a horse station, because it ain't there no more. What'll you do now? It's been a while. I seem to remember that on the day I was supposed to get to whitewash that fence and instead went trout fishing, I was also due down at the courthouse to help a man wrongly accused of murder. How long ago was this? July. What year? Well, I'd say it's 1876. It's 1928. Yikes. Reckon I shouldn't stop for breakfast then. Let's hope no trout distract you on the way. Why, you heard about some? I recall talk of some kind of reward, a crystal. I ain't forgotten. I promised you my greatest treasure, and here it is, the shiniest thing I got. Sure enough, crystal. You got an item, not so shiny marble. Why, with this big old marble, you'd be envy of every 19th century boy. Although, even an undiscerning boy would probably hold out for something a little shinier than this. Just a... Thanks again for painting them fences. What's this? Why, that's a bona fide marble, mister. You can play with it. Keep it in your pocket. Put it in your mouth and talk worse. Make like a tree and take your leave. You always hoped that one day you'd look at the trunk of this tree and Will Hunter wouldn't be there. Fair. Alright. Who is my fax character? I'm assuming that means favorite character that I've met. Who is my favorite character that I have met? That's pretty hard. I would say I really have always liked Molly, which is why I keep her as a companion. I mean, she's a good companion anyways. But, like, I've always liked Molly as a character. Yeah, I would probably say Molly. It's just all-around favorite character. But a lot of these characters are really fun. There haven't been any that I've disliked necessarily. Hold on 1 second. I must take a sip of water. Alright, I have returned from my sipping of the water. Now, what next? We can go to Drexelstead. We can go to Macmillican-Cuddy's farm. I guess we'll go to McKillen-Cuddy's. The wind blows an old sheet of paper into your face with a plap. Kind of nostalgic. You peel it off and read it. Izzy, I stashed the meat from the bank job under the old burnt tree. Meet me there Tuesday to divvy it up. Don't tell Ma if I want to cut that dumb palooka out of the deal. You look around, discover that you're standing next to an old lightning-blasted oak tree with a hole dug next to it. 3 skeletons are lying around the hole, with rusted pistols still clenched in their hands. In the hole, you find a big burlap sack with a symbol for meat stenciled on the side. You gain 23 meat. Nice. Sir, I don't think that's how you farm. I'm no farmer, but... Hey, bud, this farmer seems very upset about something. Talk to him. Everything okay? No, play ain't. A great flock of giant ducks is only invading my farm and all. I got a goat. They've going to all me outbuildings. You want some help with that? Well, stay there away with me arms young and saying having much effort. So I could do with I reckon, yeah, great numpty. Okay, I'm on it. Ducks everywhere, I'm telling you. The bar barrel, the dungstead, the gurnal, the ice bra, the sloppin' shieldin', the stemmy. What's a dungstead? It's for ripening the manure, and I thought it was about pretty ripe as is. Well, it could always be riper. What's an Ike Brock? It's a brock we keep the ice in. Oh, what's a brock? The thing we keep the ice in, are you listening? What's a barrel? It's a pile of stones that we bury the barrels under. A barrel for the barrels, do you ken? Alright, sure. What's a gurnal? What do you think gurnal is? It's a gurnal, it's for storing gurns in it. Sure, that makes sense. What's a sloppin' shieldin'? It's the shieldin' we use for slugs hopping. I mean, hog slopping, crivens. This blethering is doing me a head in. Right, okay. What's a steamy? That's for doing the laundry and all. We take over baths out there too. I see. Nothing like a hot bath out of a hard drug. Oh, I thought I saw. Alright, thanks. This pile of firewood is a disorganized mess. Back it up. There we go. The silent anvil next to a roaring forge, not pictured. Feature plowshare into a sword. Sure. You divert some assets from infrastructure to warfare. Gun item, beaten sword. This metal is once again capable of violence. Deals your muscle plus 6 physical damage. This is Macmillican-Cuddy's steamy hut. You hear a lot of splashing and loud duck noises coming from inside. Investigate. You open the door to a room full of tin baths and wash tubs, plus a couple large stoves for heating water on. Giant ducks are splashing around in the tubs, boiling big buckets of water to fill the room with steam, and just generally having a raucous sauna party. I'm gonna blow my haunted duck off. You hear questioning quirk from inside, otherwise the ducks don't seem interested. I'm gonna put on some hot armor. What is my best hot armor? I think it's accessory. Yeah, it's the other gloves, right? Greasy gloves, work gloves. There we go. What else do I need? Rings. None of that. Pants. Can I get it now? Oh, I can do it now. Okay. What? With all the steam, The ducks don't notice you enter right away. You throw more coal onto the fires and stoke them extra hot. And soon, the whole steamy is boiling hot enough to run an industrial turbine. Ducks start fainting left and right. The more resilient ones stagger outside and stumble away, panting. You drag the fainted ones to the barn and lock them inside for safekeeping. You gain 15 XP. Okay then. I only had to change out my accessory. For this one. Apparently, a shielding is sort of a hut or shed. This one smells like a place where pigs eat, which is an idea reinforced by rows of feeding troughs full of ripening garbage and several large barrels of leftover cooking oil. A gang of huge ducks seem to have taken particular interest in the oil and are gooshing it around the place and generally wrecking everything with wild abandon. Investigate. These ducks look like real slippery characters, made all the more so by that cooking grease they're throwing around. Well, your haunted duck call. The ducks ignore your haunted duck call. Maybe it isn't big enough or haunted enough. Up, I guess I'm gonna have to put on sleaze armor. Those sleaze, right? I need elemental sleaze. Oh, anything else? Investigate. Chase them out of there! You weather the storm of the gross oil and verbal abuse and boot the ducks out of the shielding. It's pretty easy, since they're so lubed up it only takes one boot to make them slide right out the door and into the barn. Gain 15 XP. That's club sash and pants are work pants, right? Still doing work pants? Pretty sure. This is McMillicuddy's Gurnal. Apparently that's a grain silo and not where you'd go to make funny faces. Who knows? The noises coming from inside are about what you would expect to hear from several giant ducks that have found their way into an actual grain silo. Investigate. You climb the ladder and peer in. A bunch of very large and now even larger ducks are swimming around happily in max grain, much like I would if the silo was full of mini marshmallows. Physical armor. Weapons. Oh no. I mean just physical armor. Gearman. Stone frat cap. Okay, that should be enough. All them out of there. Wait, blew the haunted duck up. These ducks are living their absolute best lives right now and can't be put off by something as trivial as a haunted duck call. All them out of there. Having gorged themselves on max grain stores, the ducks are too sleepy to do much to you. Their feeble blows bounce off your armor as you shove them out of the gurnal and roll them into the barn for safekeeping. 15 XP. Nice. Nice, we like it. We love it. I need my hat back. Where's my hat? I forget what hat I was wearing. I think it was the... Oh, yeah, it was the cowboy hat. Old cowboy hat. There we go. This building is, well, not so much a building as a huge pile of manure, and for some reason, probably a horrible one, it's been excavated into some sort of cave. You hear a bunch of giant ducks quacking away happily in there. It seems unreal that anything could be happy to be anywhere near it. Investigate. Your eyes start to water as you peek inside. A few large and extremely filthy ducks are lounging around in there. It's unclear if they were filthy to begin with, or if it's just a natural result of the situation. Pull your haunted duck call. Nothing happens. Even the sound waves from a haunted duck call don't want to go in there. Alright, let's put on my elemental armor then. Stench. The cloak. And the wedding veil. I think that's enough. Take a deep breath. You take a deep breath and hold it as long as you can, which turns out to be just long enough to go inside there and shoo the ducks out. They leave without much of fuss, probably because they're surprised by your fortitude, and wander over to the barn. Okay then. Old Stone Tower has been converted into a storage shed for storing ice if McMillicuddy is to be believed, and why wouldn't he be? It's his farm. Let me put on cold armor, I guess. Elemental cold. Work gloves, sailor's cap. I think that's probably enough. You look in the door and find several huge ducks chilling inside, nearly chilling, sitting on big blocks of ice. Investigate. These ducks really don't seem to mind the cold at all. Maybe they're the sort that fly north for the winter. Well, your haunted duck call. These ducks are way too cool to be bothered by your haunted duck call. Break the ice. Since professional ice hockey has only been local to the area for about 4 years, it's no wonder that these ducks weren't expecting you to just charge in and body check them right out the door and into the barn. Not so mighty now. This pile of rocks is apparently a barrow. That is, a sort of tomb made by piling up rocks. McKillen called it a barrow, though, which is less clear. Alright, what do we need then? What's the last, elemental? Spooky? Spooky? Okay. Maybe. We'll need to borrow a dictionary. You hear an ominous rhythmic quacking sound from within, as though several very large ducks were chanting ancient cult rites. Investigate. You peek inside the barrow and discover that, yes indeed, several very large ducks are in fact chanting ancient cult rites in there. Also, the place is strewn with pig bones, and I don't know how you learned to identify pig bones specifically. I guess a barrow is also a type of pig. Blow your haunted duck hole. These ducks seem pretty haunted already. It shouldn't surprise you that they don't take any notice of your little haunted duck call. Now, since you don't know any actual rituals to banish cultist ducks, you decide to just wing it. Anyway, basically you knock over all their candles and mess up their magic circle and yell about blasphemy and stuff until the party is thoroughly ruined and they all leave, muttering gloomily. Nice. Now, put on the old cowboy hat. Put on the sack. Anything else I need to do? No, that's good. You might have been excited about hunting for needles, but no such luck. This haystack is infested with barf weevils. It's the barn you've been herding ducks into. Looks like they won't be able to cause much trouble in there, but you can still fight a few if you're feeling like it. Guess it's properly silent in there now since you kicked all the ducks out already. You've already de-iced the ducks that were in here, or perhaps deduct the ice that's still in there. Oh, there's a big block of ice just sitting here. I guess someone forgot to haul it into the brooch. It doesn't seem to be melting for some reason. Grab it. There's a big gun item, enchanted ice block. No matter how much ice you chip off this thing, it's still the same size. It's quick easy. You've already shooed the ducks out of this stuff. You've already goaded the ducks out of this girdle. You've already chased all the ducks out of here. You've already chased all the ducks out of here. Farmer McKillencuddy. Okay, I took care of the ducks for you. Aye, to be sure, I'm much beholden to you, laddie. I couldn't have dealt with them ducks all in my own. That's for certain. Certies. Was there something you was wanting then? All right. I met this lady named Xenia who said she loaned you a paperweight. She needs it back. A paperweight, she called it. Well, no, I suppose you'd be in pinch. There you are, then. Tell her how's it going for me. Got an item. Xenia's paperweight. Ah, it's that kind of paperweight. Thanks, bye. Alright, I guess that's it. Just off the road, a little path leads down the old stone well. Here, at the top of the path, there's a sign that says, "Don't." Next to that, there's another sign with a skull and crossbones on it. Next to that, there's a post with a hook on it and a rusty fire extinguisher hanging from the hook. So that's a little unusual. Location unlocked. The hole. I'll keep going where I'm going. Xenia gives you a not unfriendly nod. Doctor. Xenia gives you a curt nod. You get my paperweight back from McKillencuddy yet? Why'd you say it like that? No reason. Got right here. Good. She slides the paperweight into her right hand. Smacks it against her left palm a couple times. Miss that feeling? Thanks. Don't mention it. I'm gonna go to Drexelstead. I hate this place nearly as bad as the swamp. It's pretty desolate. It seems like it used to be nice. Nothing ever happens here. There ain't nothing for it to happen to or with. Just corn, wheat, and pigs. Don't shoot the piggies. Ain't gonna shoot the piggies. What do you take me for? I got a mind to pop some corn, though. Was this whole conversation just for that pun? No. Molly's mysticality increases by 1. Continue. There seems to be an issue. I can't exactly make it out, but there seems to be an issue right around here. I'm going to ponder this for a second. I've returned from pondering, aka blowing my nose. The rusty old mailbox has Drexel in faded black paint. See what's inside. There's nothing in here but some additional rust. Weird shadow pocket or pouch or something. Reach inside. Got shadow elixir. This car hasn't been driven anywhere in a long time. Maybe even longer than that. See what's inside. Whatever's in there, it's behind a locked car door. This is a vaguely house-shaped thing that is very hard to look at. It's an impenetrable seeming well of corn. Try to push through it. Wow, somebody's been dumping a lot of broken appliances here. This maze is too thorny and weird for you to push through. Ah, the crows in this place must be absolutely terrifying if this crazy thing is necessary. Go over here. Arcane oven, somehow still working. This radio appears to be missing a fuse, and also a place to plug it in, but we're going to ignore that for now. Fix it. There we go. Radio's working now, but for some reason you can't find any stations to tune it to. Use Rufus's gadget. Hey, Dub. How's it going, Dubs? It's an old school wash tub, still full of soapy water. Fish. Give me them fish, boy! Got an item, handful of soapy water. Water and soap, premixed for your convenience. Cleans you up and makes you feel better. Nice. Still fish, you already got plenty of soap water. Whatever this thing is, it's called one of those things. These appliances range in quality from broken to trash. Somebody must have thrown this fridge away because it was upside down. See what else is wrong with it. Some mysticality. Ah, see, there's your problem. It's got too many coils in it. You got an item. Refrigeration coil. A mana-charged refrigeration coil. If you can't figure out anything useful to do with it, you could always just sell it. Broken popcorn machine, in case you want aim broken popcorn. Okay. It's going, but where? I do not know. Oh, hey, a hobo. There's something in here. Fish. You got something. You got an item. Single kernel of corn. It's small, but it's piping hot. Increases your cold armor by 1. There's some extra meat on the line. Continue fishing. You got single kernel of corn. Ooh. And yet another single kernel of corn. I'm going to guess there are many single kernels of corn. I will do that at the end. Just spam E on that while doing the outro. This hobo is humming cheerfully while roasting some corn. Talk to him. Hey there, I'm Cornelius. Pleased to meet you. Hi, Cornelius. I'm Dick Finkeldorf. What are you up to? Corn is what I'm up to, friend. Up to my neck in it. There's a lot of that around here, yeah. Sure is, and let me tell you, I couldn't be happier. When you're a hobo, your food options are a bit scarce, you know. But you can do just about anything with corn. Muffins, fritters, bread, pudding, tamales, on the cobs, you name it. Is your name really Cornelius? That's right. I don't believe in destiny, but it's a pretty wild coincidence, ain't it? Whoa, I was afraid this was gonna be the sort of routine where you hadn't noticed and I'd have to explain it. Nope, in fact, I think my name's probably the main reason Billy sent me here. Who's Billy? We only need to talk about Billy. But we don't need to talk about Billy. Oh, okay. Do you know any hobo code you can teach me? As a matter of fact, I know several hobo code words. Are they all corn? They are all corn related, yes. He writes them down on the corn husk for you. Hobo code knowledge increased. Ask about something else. Tell him about the hobo camp. You know, there's big hobo camps and up near Ocean City. You got a nice community going. It'd be better than this cornfield for sure. Thanks, but I like it here. Look at all this corn. I feel pretty good about my situation. Convince him to go to the hobo camp. Well, Well, that's a shame. Heard a rumor that the king of the hobos really loves corn. I mean, it's just a rumor, but they say he loves corn so much he might choose his heir based on who brings the most corn to the camp. You mean I could be the corn prince? Maybe. Is that a pun? Nearly. Well, I'm sold. He loads up a wheelbarrow with corn and scampers away, in as much as someone can do while pushing a wheelbarrow. Sweet. Alright, well, I'm gonna go see whatever this thing is. Actually, I can talk about this. This maze is impassable. Passing it is impossible. You can see the road through the row of corn here. First scarecrow. It isn't any less freakish up close. Guess I won't fight it yet. What am I doing at the Drexel shed? Side quests. Milk from Milkman's stand. This is impassable. We'll probably squeeze through the corn here. Hang on, there's a loose coat hanger on the ground here. Grab it. Hanger is now yours. You got an iron wire coat hanger. You're not sure why anybody would want to wear a coat made of wire, but whatever. The wardrobe stands alone here, just like the proverbial cheese. Look inside. Sadly, it doesn't contain a portal to a magical world of fantasy. I guess you could cut a hole in the back, but then at least it would contain a portal to a magical world of corn. What it does contain is an assortment of drab church clothes for a small boy. Nothing in here for your size or denomination. Corn. This looks like an ice cream truck. The label makes slightly different claim. Talk to him. Hi there, I'm Mike Bremen, the cream corn man. That sure doesn't roll off the tongue the way it used to. You're selling cream corn out of an ice cream truck? Yeah, well, if I had some ice, I could sell you some ice cream, but if I had some cream... Say, you seem like a guy who doesn't have an expensive truck to keep an eye on and is free to come and go as he pleases. If you could do me a couple of favors, I'd appreciate it. What's your sales pitch on this cream corn? Well, yeah, that sweetened corn goodness you know and love, but in creamed form. Although, for charity, I should point out that it doesn't have any cream in it. It's more creamed in the sense of being mashed into a smooth paste. But hey, if you're lactose intolerant, this might be just the stuff you're looking for. How'd you get in here? Last thing I remember is telling a kid I was out of bomb pops. It feels like ages ago now. Are you still out of bomb pops? Even more than I was then. Shucks. I'll buy some cream corn. Coming right up. Hold out your hand, I'm out of cones. Ike plops a big scoop of cream corn into the palm of your hand. You got an item, cream corn. A handful of dairy-free cream corn, that is corn that has been pulverized until creamy. This is good for both the lactose intolerant and the corn intolerant. Increases your sleeves armor by 6. Thanks. What kind of favors? I need cream, and a lot of it, like a barrel of it, plus a part to make my freezer unit work again. What part? I don't know. I'm not a real mechanically minded guy. It's a thingy that makes the inside of the box cold. Alright, I'll keep an eye out. Give him freezer part. I think this might be the part you're looking for. Hey, that looks familiar. Thanks, buddy. Give me a second to hammer this in and change my sign. Sure thing. Iced corn. Like in this truck. You're selling ice corn now? Yep. I had a big bin of leftover popsicle sticks, so I made, nuts. I should have called them cornsicles, huh? Well, too late to change the sign now. When you say leftover popsicle sticks, do you mean leftover from eating the popsicles? Yeah. Right. Buy some ice corn. Sure thing, here you go. Sure hope you don't have sensitive teeth. I can't see a frozen corn on the cob on the stick. You got an item, ice corn. A frozen ear of corn makes a tasty treat if there's literally no other food available. Increases your cold armor by 6. Thanks. Alright, you need a lot of cream, huh? Is this stalk of evil corn the cause of this malevolent maze? Or is it the other way around? Or is it all just a coincidence? Perhaps we'll never know. Oh well. Toys. This box is full of disused, disregarded, and slowly disintegrating toys. Geez, how long have these been here? Dive in. There's a whole lot of junk in this truck. What are you looking for in particular? Nothing. Well, congratulations, you found it. Leave. That's a very large crow. Approach it. Crows are usually very wary around humans, not because they're high-strung or cowardly, but because they're very intelligent. They're aware of the fact that their bones are thin and hollow, and that humans are much bigger than they are. This crow knows what it means for the tables to be turned. It spreads its wings in an intimidating display and makes it sound like a rusty garage door had a baby with a burst of radio static. Make friends with it. Well, that's not outside the realm of possibility. Lots of people make friends with crows, primarily by feeding them. This crow lives in a possibly infinite dimension-warped cornfield, though, and from the looks of him, he's taking full advantage of the situation. So it's probably a non-starter, unless you've got something that's much better than ordinary corn. I guess not. I'll back away slowly. You slowly back away until the crow decides it doesn't need to pay attention to you anymore. Milk for sale. Sullen milkman. Hi there, are you a milkman? Yeah, milkman Stan, that's me. How'd you end up here? I don't want to talk about that. Why so glum? Oh, I'm so glad you asked. None of the others will listen to me complain anymore. For starters, it's extremely boring in here, and I don't have anything to read except my sign. Oh yeah, that sounds pretty bad. Let me tell you, after a couple of times, the twist at the end really loses its thrill. What? And you know what's even worse than that? I guess not. I'm allergic to corn. If I eat even a single kernel, my face swells up like a frog on a bicycle pump. Ah, geez, so what have you been eating? Just the leaves and the husks. On the bright side, I bet I've got the cleanest colon in the Tri-County area. And then there's the weather. Can you believe this weather? It seems fine. It never changes. It's just this gray, slightly chilly nothing, always. I don't understand how the corn even grows here. It never rains. Wouldn't that be worse if it was raining? It would be novel, at least. Yeah, I guess that's... And then I have to deal with some cat running around. It got at my bow tie while I was sleeping and totally shredded it. I look like some kind of degenerate. Gee, that's a shame. I can't even try to catch it and eat it because I'm also allergic to cat meat. Oh, and there's a crazy dentist who hangs out on the other side of the cornfield who keeps trying to talk to me about calcium. I tried to tell her, lady, I just sell milk. I don't know anything about the chemical properties of calcium in relation to teeth and bones. She's probably just trying to start a conversation because she's lonely. Yeah, lonely like a fox. I've seen the way she looks at my teeth. Well, and the worst thing, you want to know what the worst thing is? Sure, I've got corns. Corns. Like the kind you get on your feet, little painful wads of callus. Not only are they painful and annoying, I'm just constantly being taunted by how on the nose it is. Anyway, thanks for listening. I don't meet a lot of new people, as you can imagine. Don't mention it. Will you sell me some milk? Sure. They'll call me Milkman Stan on account of not selling milk. It's 3,000 meat per barrel. Are you joking? It's the only milk in the maze. Geographical monopoly. I have smaller quantities available if you're experiencing a cash shortfall at the moment. They're listed on the sign here. No milk right now, thank you. So we'll go to the other side of the maze. Oh. A serious-looking man in a military dress uniform is pacing around the area of the maze. Excuse 10 Hut. Name, rank, and serial number. Dink, Finkeldorf, McSpankenheimer, fair to middling, and 6. A likely story. How do I know you want to spy? A spy for who? Crows? You know damn well who I mean. Those dirty blues. Blues? Are you talking about the blue-collar army? You're damn right I am, and I won't stand for any of their filthy espionage tactics. Sir, the collar wars ended almost full decade ago. Oh, yes, that's true. Excuse me, something about this place makes it so easy to forget. At ease, then, you may address me as Colonel Benedetto. Nice to meet you, Colonel. So how are things? By things, I presume you are referring to troop morale. You have troops here? Certainly. The milkman and the dentist and the ice cream man and the, little girl. Those people aren't... Yes, I know they aren't soldiers. I know that. Huh. Okay, so how's their morale? Well, right now I'd rate it 1 out of 10. Pathetic, frankly. If the Blues attacked us now, we'd be routed for certain. How'd you get here? That information is strictly need-to-know basis, soldier. You don't have clearance. Come on, Colonel. This is a military operation. No, I suppose not. Nevertheless, I'm not at liberty to discuss it. Loot, slip, sink ships. What ships? Whatever. Why don't you just leave? You think we haven't tried? This maze twists upon itself and warps the senses in ways that make escape impossible. I don't seem to have any trouble coming and going. How'd you get here in the first place? I saw a weird house next to a cornfield and just sort of walked in. You weren't banished here. Therefore, the maze has no motivation to keep you here. Banished? I've said too much already. Shucks. What about the hobo? Oh, Cornelius, what about him? Well, it sounded like he was banished here, but he didn't seem to have any trouble leaving. Well, of course not. The man's a hobo. Freedom of travel is particularly a paranormal ability. Wish we'd had a few during the war. They'd have made excellent scouts. Well, if they could be trusted to come back. Oh, weird. What's up with all this silky, spiky black corn? We refer to that as maize. Right, yeah, of course you do. Our investigations into its nature have so far proven inconclusive. Do you mean inconclusive? No, I do not. Oh, okay. Oh, bye then. We gotta go to the lady on the other side. Means we must walk all the way over here. Here. Oh, I can't get to there without Scarecrow. Oh, hi. A glum-looking little girl stands here, listlessly pulling at the petals off of a cornflower. Talk to her. Hello there! What's so good about it? What? Oh, sorry, I wasn't really listening. What's your name? Cecilia? Cecilia. That's a really pretty name. Everyone calls me Sissy. Oh, well, that's fine, too. What are you doing in this cornfield? Nothing. I mean, why are you here? I got in a fight with my little brother, Billy. I don't remember what we were fighting about. I don't see the connection. He sent me here. This is where he sends everything he doesn't like. You like it here? I don't know. I've been here so long, I don't even really remember how long. Everything here is just... He gestures around listlessly. It's just corn. What is there to like or not like? What would that even mean? Wow, you are way too young for this level of ennui. Ennui? Ennui. And you must have missed a lot of things from before. I miss ice cream. There's nothing to eat here except corn. I used to like corn. Now it's just corn. Anything else? I miss the sun. It's always so gray and cloudy here. It never even turns into nighttime. At first it was fun to not have a bedtime. Now it's just confusing. Is that all you miss? I miss my cat. He was fluffy and black. He probably still is, I guess. You miss anything else? Miss my friends. Mainly I miss my best friend Darla. She was really good at jump rope. I probably missed her birthday. I might have missed a lot of her birthdays. You miss anything else? I miss my teddy. I might be too old from now, but I'm not sure how old I am. But I miss him anyways. You miss anything else? She shrugs. I brought you some ice cream. Be careful, it's super cold. Oh, thank you. But ice cream's supposed to be cold, right? She takes a bite. Her eyes widen. Oh gosh. Yeah, this way you can eat it a lot slower and it'll last longer. Thanks, mister. You're welcome. Okay. Well, this takes me there. And then here takes me to her. And I can't get to the dentist. I could expend some meat finally. Let's see. I guess I'll go out to the car. See what's inside. Whatever's in there is behind a locked car door. You managed to unlock the door, destroying the hanger in the process. The car is mostly full of old receipts, but there's a jewelry box in the glove compartment. You got an M jewelry case. Small jewelry box, which will come in handy if you need to move some jewelry from place to place and you don't want to wear it on the trip. Alright, so we got etc. Jewelry case. Dump out the jewelry box's contents, which are so exciting that you forget to keep the box itself. You got an I am Baconstone bracelet. You got an I am Hampus armband. You got an I am saxophone key ring. Sex of violence will deal 2 additional damage per round. This is not, as you might think, a convenient device for storing all of your saxophone keys, as everybody knows that the best practice is to store each of your saxophone keys in a different secure location. Oh, that might be useful, actually. Shiny! Dump out the old jewelry box's contents, which are so exciting you forget to keep the box itself. Got an I am familiar ring, got an engagement ring, got a wedding ring. We already had all of those. Alright, I thought we gave this refrigeration coal. What gave that? Wooden handle. Let's see. Have briefcases full of meat. Open the case, now that's a lot of gabagool. You open the case, that's a lot of gabagool. Open the case, that's a lot of gabagool. You open the case, that's a lot of gabagool. Nice. Anything else? Going for free meat. Bad for you, but not as bad as the whole pack. Salmon. Not going to let you start smoking. Fine. 1 cigarette. Do I want to buy that thing from him? I'll push through. I mean, I could fight this, but I feel like if I do this corn, this truck. Oh, hey, a cat. Hi, Mr. Cat. I'm supposed to lead the cat to her. Milkman stand. Toys. There's a whole lot of junk. Sissy's Tay Bear. You dig around until you find a Tay Bear arm, and then you dig a little deeper to reveal that the arm is attached to an entire bear. Yeah, I am Sissy's Tay Bear. A Tay Bear, in that sweet spot where it's worn out enough to be charming, but not worn out enough to be super creepy. Nice. Very large crow. What else did she miss? Grab this for her. Hello again, mister. I think I saw your cat. Really? I didn't know he was in here. Poor ghost. I bet he'd find me if I sold a saucer of milk for him. That's probably true. I found your Tay Bear. Well, I found a Tay Bear, which might be yours. Oh, yes, that's Mr. Grizzly. Gee, he smells kind of musty. Poor Mr. Grizzlies. How long has it been? Thank you so much. This makes me feel a lot better. You're welcome. I guess we can get her a cat with the saucer of it. That costs a lot, though. Yeah. It's just like a money thing. You sold me some milk. 2,000 meat per barrel. So alright, let me try. I guess I'll buy a barrel. Buy a barrel. Spend 3,000 meat. Got an IM barrel of old style milk. More and older milk than you'll ever need. Thank you for your patronage, specifically the large quantity of meat your patronage involved. Uh-huh. No milk right now, thank you. Leave them. Okay, I guess we'll take this to Milkman's... Or not Milkman, we'll take this to this guy. Give him the milk. I found you a barrel of milk. Milk, eh? That'll be the nearest thing to cream that I've tried yet. Thanks. Let me just change my sign here and I'll be right back with you. Green dice. Ike in his truck. Ike. There, you want to buy some creamed ice? Wait, creamed ice? Yeah, it turns out there's more to making ice cream than just ice and cream, and I don't have the equipment for it here, but I got pretty close, I think. Oh, okay. I'll buy some creamed ice. Here you go. And as thanks for all your help, I put in one of the very few bowls I have left. I hands you a bowl of something that is not entirely dissimilar from ice cream, and I am creamed ice. That's probably as close as this cornfield is going to get to regular ice cream. Thanks. Pull away from his truck. Let me see if the bird will eat this. You like approach it, make friends with it. Oh, way slowly. Okay, well, I'm gonna need a saucer of milk then. Let's sell some milk. I'll buy a saucer. Got a saucer of old style milk. There you go, cheapskate. Got a small quantity of milk in a saucer in case you need it for some kind of mixed up tea party or something. Jeez. No milk right now, thank you. Alright. Bought the whole barrel of milk. Thought that was okay enough. Okay. Guess it wasn't good enough. Sissy. Think I saw your cat, really think it was here. I just happen to have one. Oh, thank you. This milk seems a little vintage. Yeah, well, it's probably fine. He sets the saucer down, and after a little while, the corn stalks rustle, and the cat you saw before appears with an inquisitive meow. Oh, Ghost, it is you. I miss you so much. Thanks, mister. I bet I would never have found him without your help. Oh, you're welcome. Ghost seems happy. Found Sissy. Ghost circles around your legs affectionately. You can now pet Ghost to receive a boon. Now. You give Ghost a thorough belly scratch and scritch behind the ears. You got Ghost boon. Ghost frigid nose has sealed you against further coldnesses for cold armor. Nice. Alright. Got that so far. So we got creamed ice. That's not exactly the most helpful. At least it won't get rid of the giant bird. I guess we can go through the wardrobe. Just trying to just get her all of her stuff back. Sadly, this doesn't contain a portal. Look for a bow tie. Oh, hey. Yeah, there is indeed a bow tie in here. You're pretty sure bow ties have one size fits all, so the milkman would probably appreciate this. Got him. Fine silk bow tie. Perfect thing to wear if you want everyone at church to know you're a fancy little boy. Plus one moxie. I found a new bow tie for you. Boy, hey, thanks. A sharp-looking piece of finery. That makes me feel a little better. In fact, I think I'll celebrate by lowering my prices a little. It scratches out prices on the sign and writes in some new ones. You still don't look all that happy. Well, now that I've got this nice bow tie, it just reminds me of how snappy I used to look before my hat got all dirty. I see. You seem to be able to move in and out of this nightmare lab freely for some reason. Any chance you'd want to take my hat to be laundered? Sure. Thank you. Here, please don't show this to anyone else. It's very embarrassing to my professional sensibilities. Got an item. Milkman's dirty secret. The secret is that it's a hat. Look, not every secret has to be some kind of earth-shattering revelation. Leave him. Oh, well, I bought his stuff already. Wonder if I'll get a refund. I hope I'll get a refund. It'll suck if I didn't. Guess it's not the worst thing. Hey, Buck over here. What do you need? Molly suddenly makes an excited noise and smacks herself in the forehead. Of course! Madeline's! Madeline who? Madeline's what? May used to be an expert jailbreaker, but she retired and went legit. Now she just runs a little shop where she sells cakes with files in them. Okay, she didn't exactly go legit. Anyway, we gotta buy a cake for Nancy. Okay, I'll wait here. Molly gets a bashful look on her face and sort of digs her toe in the dirt. Actually, can I borrow some meat? How much? Just a D-stack. 1,000 meat for a cake with a file in it? The full package isn't just one file, it's a file, a drill, a crowbar, lockpicks, weapons, maps. Plus Maline's cakes recipe is really good. Don't you have any money? I know you could draw a mob salary. I know you draw a mob salary. I spend all my meat on fancy shoes and bullets and fancy bullets. Jeez. Come on, Dick Finkeldorf. This is important. Aw, Nancy won't survive a transfer to Bridgewater. They'll break her. They'll pump her full of drugs and lock her in a padded closet without even a number on the door and just leave her there. I'll never see her again, and she's the only one who cares about... I'm sorry, I haven't got it. Nuts. All right then, Buck, we gotta carve out some Spondylux fast. I thought you said you needed No jokes. Go. I'm going. It was for sale. Fire bucket hat. Firefighter's hat. Fuzzy Busby. Wearing this is equivalent to having extra foot of height and extra 10 pounds of hair. This helmet will protect your head from both flames and falling roof beams, which are the two principal occupational hazards for firefighters. This is bucket hat made from an old fire bucket. Well, I guess I'll buy all of them. I guess I'll do some photo shoots real quick. Since I haven't done the photo shoot. Might you have a match? Yes, but I might need it later. Well, thank you all the same, Tulu. Tulu off. Alright. Tony Fiasco hat photographer. Hey, welcome back. Welcome back, baby. Let me see that hat you're wearing. Is that an old cowboy hat? Perfect. I love it. Here's your meat, baby. Spend it on good health and come back soon, okay? Alright, we're going to have to go through this for a little bit. Hey, welcome back, baby. Let me see the head. Was that Fuzzy Busby? What little perfect. I love it. Where's my baby? A lot of good health and come back soon, okay? All right, great. Hey, welcome back. This is a fire helmet. Yeah, I love it. All right. Hey, what is that fire bucket hat? Perfect. I love it. All right. Ooh, I can't wear that one. Ooh, I also can't. Oh. Hey, welcome back. Let me see a sailor's cap. I love it. Okay. That's glorious tiara. Hey, welcome back, an unglorious tiara. I love it. Hey, welcome back, Justice Wig. I love it. Hey, welcome back, leather aviator. Perfect. I love it. Welcome that giant maggot. Perfect. I love it. Hey, welcome back to the intimidating Stetson. Perfect. I love it. Fighting China helmet. Perfect. I love it. Jewel turban. Perfect. I love it. Old cowboy hat. Come on, back with a new one, baby, okay? You already got me with that one. Struggling football helmet. Oh, I love it. Balaclava, I love it. Stone frack cap, I love it. Mushroom cap, I love it. Mining helmet, I love it. Mail carrier's hat, I love it. Flowery cloche, I love it. We already got the flowery cloche. Oh yeah, that's right, the force fetish is just that. Satchel's lucky hat, I love it. Oh, welding mask, I love it. Cola Wars gas mask, I love it. Green visor. Oh, you already got me with this one. Get me with all these. Driving cap. Oh yeah, you already got me with that one. All right. Well, we're going back to the old cowboy hat. Where the Stetson? Oh, I'll just do the old cowboy hat. Seems better. Who's this guy? This guy's just been chilling there. I am. Haven't gotten anything from him. We done the games? It's Thursday's puzzle, so it's not unmanageable. Hey, welcome back. Care to test your skills on our second level challenge? What is it? Just take this mallet and hit this lever hard enough to ring the bell while shooting a bullseye air rifle and solving this crossword puzzle. How hard is the puzzle? It's Thursday's puzzle, so it's tough, but not unmanageable. Okay. Spend 10 meat, put a pencil between your teeth, and pick up the mallet in one hand, air rifle in the other. Pal slam ding solve. Whew, I hate the clues, but with the question marks after them. Ah, but those are the fun ones. Great job, kid. You're a winner. Here's your prize. Gunheim colorful clown pants. There exist certain objects that you will only ever find in a clown, and these white pants with colorful polka dots are a pair of them. Hooray. The attendant. Hey, was ready for the level 3 challenge, Chief? All you have to do is knock over the stack of lead milk balls with a beanbag while holding a tight rope and playing me at chess. Do I have to win? Well, yes. Are you good at chess? I came in second in state championships this year. Ready to take me on? Okay. You climb up to the tightrope and carefully inch your way across while calling out your chess moves. Fortunately, the height gives you a good view of the board. As you reach the end, you hurl a beanbag full force with a stack of milk bottles. Good night to the E7, clatter, checkmate. Well, I'll be damned. I'll admit, kid, you snookered me pretty good. Here's a prize. Sticky hand on a stick. This is a carved wooden hand on a short chain. The hand is covered in tar. Perhaps someday somebody will come with a slightly less terrible way to execute this idea. Just for everything. Oh, I can't do that yet. Do I need this yet? Nope. Alright. Guess we're good for everything then. How do I get this hat fixed? I thought that we might be able to fix it. I guess we'll go back to Plunkett Street. Extremely cudgelared. Yeah, we got that. Actually, we'll go to Hobo Camp, now that I think of it. It won't help with the hat situation, but it'll help me see the hobos. Oh. Your route through the city takes you past a small park. The park doesn't have any people in it, probably because what it does have in it is a big black bell and a bunch of cows. Well, the shadows of cows. Although that implies the existence of cows that are casting the shadows, so I guess they're just shadow-shaped like cows, for some reason. Isn't that a little weird? I mean, it makes sense to a degree, since the time the cows came home was a pretty dark day in the history of humanity. Even before then, people told tales of evil cows that grazed the fiery pastures of hell, but they only came home a little over 40 years ago. You'd think that if some dark alien entity wanted to tap into the primal fears of humanity's collective unconsciousness, it would reach back a little farther than that. I guess I'm just blathering. Sorry, you were probably wanting to get on with some encounter. But alright, I guess we'll... Wait, why did I equip this? When did I equip this? I didn't equip this. Well, I guess I have to do this. Usable once per fight. I guess we'll do this. And I guess we'll do this. But this... I'm losing this now. Try to run away, I guess. Oh, never mind. Can't run away. I guess I can maybe run away with Molly. Molly, can you run away? Yeah, you can. Surrender. Gain the effect angry, +1 muscle. Let's see. Where's the... Oh! Have I... This hobo lady? Yeah. Met her. Met these 3. Met this guy. Where's the corn? Oh, he's probably in the food place, right? Cornelius, the hobo from the corn maze. Talk to him. Oh, hi! Thanks for the tip about this place. Everyone's been really appreciative about my corn and my cooking skills. Guess I was being selfish before, but it does feel good to share and help folks out. Oh, that's great. So you've been doing a lot of cooking? Yep, been making a lot of corn meals. Out cornmeal. Anything I can do for you? So what's cooking? I try a few different things, but everyone liked my cornbread best, so mainly just cornbread. Here, let me cut you a piece. Thanks for helping me out. Homemade cornbread. Cornbread is so delicious, I can't even make a joke about it. I just want some cornbread. Oh, thanks! Anything else I can do for you? No, not really. Lost man. Hi, Clyde. Oh, hi, Dick Finkeldorf, right? Thanks for pointing me in this place. It's pretty great. Everyone's real friendly, like. Nice, so you aren't missing the solitude of the swamp? Nope. Turns out it's less part than being able to sit and not do much. Been helping out by growing herbs for the kitchen here. Adela. Since Cornelius arrived, I finally have some ingredients to make proper drinkable moonshine. Well, I say drinkable, but honestly, you shouldn't unless your liver is accustomed to this sort of stuff. I may hold batch just for you, to pay you back for the hat. Maybe you could use it as engine oil or a bomb or something. Got an item. Big jar of moonshine. A big jar of Calendula's special corn hooch. Hooch being the sound it makes when you light it on fire and throw it at someone. Oh, well, thanks. Alright, cool. Let's talk with the Hobo King. I don't know if I have enough yet. Hello, Johnny. What can I do you for, Dick Finkeldorf? So about those secret plans. Well, you have been very helpful. Very well, the general outline of my plan is this. I intend to found an entire city of and for hobos. Too long have we chafed under the laws and economic pressures of this land, when what we truly desire is to live life free, to go where we please, and do what we will. I will establish a city where the hobo lifestyle is not only possible, but celebrated. Wow, where are you going to put it? Oh, well, for now, that must remain a secret. Shoot. Alright. Well. Okay. Let's see. Where would we go to get this repaired? County. Where would I go to get this fixed? Hobo code. Have that level yet? Sad. Even you, good king, must nap from time to time. A burned-out truck cabin ditch looks like an ideal spot, but you wake in the dirt, limbs stretched and tied by a bunch of nasty little elven creatures. A trap. Snap the ropes. The elvish creatures are so impressed by your show of strength, they proclaim you a new god, or they lose interest in the whole thing. Either way, they wander off. And don't come back now. I think it's the god one. Corn. That big crow you saw before would probably make short work of this thing, but to God help any regular-sized ones that got in range. So I need to make them fight, but I need to make it friend, and I don't know how to make it friend yet. I don't know what would make it friend. I already paid this guy's stuff. Sell me some milk. Oh, he cuts it in half? Oh, fuck. Sad. Okay. Guess we've got some money now. Don't have enough for her, though. Cigarette. Those. Magnifying glass. Bullion. Okay. I don't know what to necessarily do here. I'm gonna just go to the hellhole. An ensemble of terrifying demons blocks your path. Hark! Thou may think your countenances quite devilish, sirrah, but be assured our band are lovers, not fighters, lovers of the theatre. Yeah, we are an acting troupe, trying to make a name for ourselves in thy realm. And an expensive endeavor, alas, we find ourselves in need of vulgar coin. Verily, so pay up before we pound thee. I'll support the arts. So, we thank thee. Yeah, with this seed capital, we shall finally be able to stage the 11th night. It's a prequel. Break a leg. Wow, it's hot here. Smoke pours off this nest of very hot ants. Caution. Do not throw anything that starts with H down this well. Smoldering creosote bush. This rock is boiling with unquenched rage. Talk through it. You convince the rock to project its ire onto you. Logistic resin. Of all of the debunked theories of how fire works, this one is the one we've all agreed to pretend it's true. Head off in search of an eye hole. You're not going to let the sign tell you what to do, are you? Fish. Gunayam, boiled blood. You're not sure whose blood this was, but they're probably glad it was removed before it was boiled. Increases your maximum HP by 7, hot armor by 3. Gain some extra meat online. Nope, throw something to the well. Anything with H, huh? I got chromatic ichor. You fill the bucket with ichor and lower it into the well. When you pull it back up, the ichor is liquefied and gotten really hot. Also, somebody down there apparently put it into a little ball for you. Gunayam, boiled blood. Oh, there's something else. Handful of clean water. Okay, let's see. Things will start with an H. You lower the handful of clean water into the well. Nothing happens for a few minutes. Then you pull the bucket back up. You got an item, handful of clean water. Pure water, untainted by even a container. Huh. Whoever's down there must not be interested in that particular item. There's something else in. Hot rod. You lower the rod into the well. Nothing happens for a few minutes. Then pull the bucket back up. Gun item. Hot rod. Okay. Haunted duck call. You put the duck call in the bucket and lower into the well. When you pull it back up, it's somehow even worse than it was before. The duck call is now both haunted and cursed. Deal spooky damage and cause bleeding, both equal to your mysticality once per fight. Ooh, that's pretty good. There's something else in. Heavy boots. And I am heavy boots. They aren't interested in that. Handful of dirty water. Nope. First, like a sailor. Yeah, I haven't really used this, right? How to curse like a sailor. You lower the reference card into the well. When you pull it back up, it's been transformed into a smoldering book. A book of secrets penned by those souls unfortunate enough to have sailed to hell and back. Deal your mysticality and sleaze damage to all opponents and set them on fire for 3 once per fight. Oh, nice. There's something else in. Heavy boots. I know, heavy boots. Okay, yeah, we did that. Hollow gator tooth? You lower the hollow tooth into the well. When you pull it back up, it's been twisted into a convenient gun form. You got an item, gator tooth gun. This is one of those hollowed out gator teeth converted into a gun that shoots fire when you've been hearing about. Deals your moxie plus 6 hot damage and causes 2 on fire. A handful of holy water. Then must be interested. Amethyst earrings. You toss the earrings in the bucket, lower it down. They come up even more on fire than they were before. You got an item, flamethyst earrings. Either somebody is talking about you or the gemstones on your earrings are on fire. Plus 5 cold armor, regenerate 3 HP per round. Nice. You made cookie. You toss a cookie into the bucket, lower into the well. When you pull it back up, it has evolved into the most common descendant of a cookie, a cake. You got an item, devil's food cake. A cake imbued with the power of Satan and the protein of 3 large eggs. Increases your muscle by 1, mysticality by 1, your moxie by 1. And washing gasoline. You put the gasoline in the bucket, lower it into the well, you hear a bubbling noise, and when you pull the bucket back up, it contains a ball of glowing red liquid. Got an item, liquid fire. Low glass vial filled with swirling flames. It better be pretty good bed warmer if you decide you didn't want to throw it at somebody instead. Hardy wheat tea. You got an item, liquid fire. You put the tea in. Okay. Do homemade cornbread. Homemade cornbread. Oh, they aren't interested in that. Hmm. Amethyst Joker? Amethyst Joker! Amethyst Armband? Flamethyst Armband! Handsaw? Handsaw. Molten handsaw. Saw perpetually stuck in the process of melting. Nice. Alright, well, that was an experience. I'll actually probably use some of these. The flame of this stuff is going to be actually very useful. Let's see, what was I using? The detuned guitar. 5 damage to all enemies, or your Moxie plus 6. Oh, that just hits all enemies naturally. Moxie plus 6 physical damage. Ooh, Scared to gun is pretty good. Use this. I'll go to this orchard. The wind blows an old sheet of paper into your face. We got that already. A fretful-looking young lady sits behind the fruit stand. Doctor. Hi, I'm Maggie. Welcome to Grode Valley Orchard, I guess. I'm Dick Finkeldorf. You seem to have kind of a worm problem. Yeah, I'm pretty conflicted about it. On one hand, I'm an anti-capitalist. On the other hand, those worms are really bad for business. Yeah, it's a tough one. Maggie sighs and taps her fingers on the counter. Have any spare fertilizer? What you need fertilizer for? Well, it's not for me. It's for a guy I know. You don't have to be cagey about it. It's just fertilizer. It's not drugs or pornography or anything. What? No, honestly, it's for someone else. Well, I do have plenty. I could give you some in exchange for helping out with these worms. I kind of figured that would be the deal. Yeah, okay, I'll do it. Great. I'll unlock the basement. The worms have tunneled into it, and so you should be able to follow the tunnels into their nests. Your produce stand has a basement. It doesn't even have a roof. The guy who built it was really into basements. Roofs, not so much. I didn't have the heart to insist. I see. Where is it? Behind this pile of cinder blocks. Help me move them out of the way so you can see it. Through the blocks. 2 of you shift the pile of cinder blocks, and Maggie unlocks the trapdoor. There you go. By the way, watch out for Mauricio down there. Who's Mauricio? You're our cat. She's our last line of defense against the worms. Kind of also our first line. Not very effective. It's hard to explain communal labor practices to a cat. Get to warming. A bunch of bags of fertilizer, more than anyone could use in a lifetime, assuming they only needed a bag for every year for 4 or 5 years. Oh, I'll do it in exchange. Worm tunnel looks big enough for you to crawl through. I didn't want to go back up. What this machine isn't doing it right now. Take a look. This machine appears to be missing a part in the worm gear by the look of things. Alright, I'll leave. This tunnel is clogged with nasty-smelling roadworm offal. Collect some. Describe some of the parts that smell the strongest. Enjoy. You got an item, fragrant roadworm secretions. This glob of nasty-smelling worm pheromones will surely communicate something. Will convince some roadworms to go somewhere else. You gain an effect, roadworm stink. You smell like the horrible things you've been touching. You should try touching some less horrible things. Someone left an old toolbox down here, unless maybe they left it a long time ago when it was new. Root through it. Gun all by 3 bleeding and self-adhesive rivets. I guess I'll crawl through this. Oh, now we're here. A live enough spelunker could squeeze through this opening. That's me. Bunch of growed worms are in your way. Sloppy little pile of worm egg casings. Mess with them. You fill with the egg bits until your hands are coated in smelly worm fluids. You got an item. Fragrant crowworm secretions. This glob of nasty-smelling worm pheromones will surely communicate something. I'll deploy some secretions. Whee! Nice. This hole is lubricated with worm goo. It would be the work of a moment to plunge through it. Do that then. You're not sure what this is, but it reeks of worm flesh. Reach in. Skin charmer. I can skin charmer up. Where's my skin charmer? Elemental stench. Perfumed wedding veil. This should be enough. kitchen. You got more secretions. Yes. I'd love to see that. This one, and what was it? Accessory? Yeah. Monster Club. Large group of road worms are in your way. Do the goo. Hooray, goo for everyone. Bye, Mr. Worm. This is a distressingly large bore wormhole. Go through it. Oh, that looks like a worm. Try a metal thing in the spout of rocks. Grab it. It's a gear. A worm gear. How it pros. You got an item. Worm gear. They call it a worm gear because it's really unpleasant to get one stuck on your hand. I'm gonna go worm gear. And also get rid of those other worms so I have Molly. Got past these road worms. Leave them alone for now. Can I reach in again with more Stench Armor? Display secretions. Can I do that again? Let me try that for a second. Now I am intrigued. Oh yeah, the more important thing is the Racoon's wedding veil. Not sure what it is. Oh, okay, so you can't do it again. Okay, cowboy hat. Wish you could, like, preset what you want to be wearing. So that when you change out, you don't have to remember. Oh wait, what did that say? This opening looks like it's just big enough to crawl through. Okay. Probably got around 30 more minutes. Some bird worms are in your way. Oh, I guess, so I won't fuck with them. Oh yeah, but we did have the worm thing. That's right. If we're bored. This machine appears to be missing a part. Worm gear by the look of things. Install the part. This machine is busily producing low-frequency thumps. This must be Maraschino. Try to pet her. You reach out to pet Maraschino, but she wrinkles her nose and recoils. She must not like the horrible worm stench you've acquired. Let me go wash my hands. Maraschino. Just go back to Ocean City to wash my hands. I guess. Oh, I guess I'll give Dan the things. Found some ice. Cool, baby. I found some bitters. Bitters? How sweet is it is, baby. Alright, or drink. Still want this. And... still want this. And how about garnish? Ooh. Dash bitters. Bitters. Nice. Whiskey vermouth, dash of bitters, fancy cocktail. Nice! Ooh, that's actually some good shit. Alright, cool. Where's the bathroom? There's a bathroom here, right? I'm not just imagining things. There was at one point a bathroom here. I know there's a bathroom, I think, at the park. Operator, yeah. I think there was a bathroom here. I think so. Unless I'm going crazy, which is highly possible. I might have been crazy. I don't need a bathroom, I just need a sink. Specifically. Where's a sink? Regular house? Fight them. Oh yeah, orbs. I guess we'll do that. And then, this will do 35 damage. It is not actually worth it for me to shoot this, but I guess I have to. Go, Molly. Alright, regular house. You had a bathroom, didn't you? Sink. Let's go fishing. I don't want to go fishing. Splash some water on your face. Lose an infect roadworm sting. Nice. Hey, Buck over here. Are we on meat? Alright, yeah, how much you need? Come on, Dick Finkeldorf. Sorry, I haven't got it. Alright, let's go make money. Yeah, I know. I'm working on it, okay. Alright, now we can go back to the orchard and we can pet the cat. There's an ominous crack in the sky in the space of a single charged second. The wide farm road is drenched with a fast-falling rain that bites to the bone. It's farm rain, all right, cold as ice and twice as nasty. The long and level plains of this country offer no shelter except perhaps for a lone house you spy off in the distance, perhaps half a mile to the east. Location Lankaborg House. I'll keep going where I'm going. Sorry, I had to drink water again. Alright, put the cut, put the cut, put the cut. Marshunios just sniffs your hand, then bumps her face against it with a purr. Looks like your smell has been approved. New cow unlocked. You can now pet Marshunio to receive boon. Pet her now. Only one cat's favor at a time. You have Ghost Boon. About Marshunio's boon. Stench Armor. Place it with this instead. I'll get Marshunio's instead. We'll go through this also. I don't know what the thing did. Oh, it got rid of some of the worms. Got rid of those. So I didn't have to. That did it get rid of the big one? That's a question. Oh, it did! Jeez, that's a real big wormhole. Watch your step. Massive pile of cast-off worm skin. Dig through it. This is awful. You got an item. God, you got an item. Worm pellet. Nasty little sack formed around some indigestible material. In effect, growed worm stink. I have to wash my hands again. Some hobo code is carved inside of this. Hobo code. Not enough code of the hobos. Okay. Well, I cleared those out. Guess I should ask her if I can take this fertilizer. Maggie smiles and taps her fingers rhythmically on the counter. I dealt with the worms. I noticed. Help yourself to the fertilizer down there if you didn't already. Here, let me throw a little bonus. We experimented with preserving our cherries in jars, but nobody bought them. Probably because nobody wanted 5 gallons of them all at once. Again, I am 5-gallon jar of maraschino cherries. This is slightly more maraschino cherries than were recently found in Lennon's colon. Take it to the speakeasy. Oh, maraschino cherries. Yeah, we named them after the cat. Thanks. You know, it's a little weird that we got through this whole deal without referencing the Cherry Orchard by Anton Chekhov. Yeah, I guess. I never read it, though. Yeah, me neither. Bye, Maggie. I guess I'll take the fertilizer. You heave a massive bag onto your shoulder, then effortlessly stuff it into your pocket. Again, I am 240 pounds of fertilizer. Now you might be asking to yourself, why would anybody need 240 pounds of fertilizer? But don't worry your pretty little head, baby. Okay, I guess I won't worry my pretty little head. You come across a kid with a makeshift roadside stand and a hat two sizes too big. Mister, wanna buy a brownie hat? Why would a brownie need a hat? I guess I could see putting a little beret on a croissant, but no, like, not the Eden kind of brownies. I mean the little elf guys from the fairy tales. You know, the ones that fix shoes and sleep with your wife. What kind of fairy tales do you read? Real old ones. I'm very confused. I mean, I'm just assuming they're brownies. Little elf-looking guys anyways. They build little villages in hollow trees and stuff. I found an abandoned one the other day and looted a bunch of little hats from it. Want to buy one? Only 99 meat, and all the proceeds go to charity. What charity? Me. Can I see him first? Sure, have a look. Orange puckwudgie hat. Purple puckwudgie hat. Green puckwudgie hat. It's an unfashionable shape, but don't worry, it's also an embarrassing color. Wearing the purple triangle on your head and a signal to other people that you don't care whether or not your hat looks stupid. Wearing this, you can pretend to be a 20-foot-tall Robin Hood, stealing entire fireplaces from the rich and using them to warm the poor. I'll buy the green one. Thanks, mister. Spend 99 meat. Move along. Grover peers at the chessboard and strokes his beard thoughtfully like he's planning some elaborate trap. Talk to him. Well, hello again. Any luck with that sack of fertilizer? Yes. Oh, perfect. This will be plenty. Thanks for your help. Sure, no problem. He wheels over to the back door and knocks it in an elaborate pattern. You hear the click of the door being unlocked. Then he returns to the chess table. I probably ought to get back to my garden. But maybe just one more game first. Still plenty of time. Good luck. You enter the darkened back room. A man is standing behind a desk, poring over a messy array of books and maps. He looks up and glares at you as you enter. Who the devil are you? Aha, I'm Dick Finkeldorf McSpankenheimer. Okay, but the implied second half of the question was, what the hell are you doing in my office? I don't actually know, but the people outside let me in. Well, if they vetted you, you must be okay. Name's Jasper. You signing on to help with our mission? What mission is that? We're blowing up Hellstrom's oil refinery, that's what. Oh, wow. Bench covered with dangerous-looking hardware. It seems that Jasper isn't screwing around. Make some stuff. Make some things. This poster looks out of place. Ask about it. Hey, Jasper, what does AARP stand for? Association of Anarchist Rebels and Pirates. Neat! It's a map of Grey County with a bunch of different locations marked in various ways. Jasper has quite a collection of subversive literature here. Peruse it. You look through the titles until you find appropriate sort of anarchy for your abilities. You figure he'd want you to steal it. You got an item, Destroying Authority with music, and a band book for subversive musicians. Grants an item, Drum Roll. Your next Moxie attack deals double damage. Ooh. You learn a drum riff that's too fast for some dumb conformist army to comfortably march to. You got an item, Drum Roll. Anticipation is a powerful force, and the snare drum is a powerful instrument. Your next Moxie attack deals double damage. There are a bunch of dexterity exercises in the back of the book, but they look like a lot of work. Want to go through them? If you do, Drum Roll will also increase your Moxie by 3. Upgrade. You practice the drum until you're so angry at authority that you no longer even trust whoever wrote this book. Drum Roll has been upgraded. You burn the book in the public square. Nobody sees you, but it still makes you feel better. Okay. What's our mission status, Jasper? Wendland's all set to spring the gate. Xenia's armed and dangerous. Well, only a little more dangerous than useful, I guess. Uxel is confident she can get us in the inner sanctum. Grover's got Big Betty ready to blow. I'd like it a lot better if the last couple of folks on the crew were better prepared. Anything I can do to help prepare? Yeah, go talk with the others. They'll tell you what they need. They probably be cagey about why, despite you being on the team now. Don't push them on it. We take a OPSEC real serious around here, and talking about the missions in public is strictly off limits. Right, got it. It's a cat. This must be Jasper's cat. What's your cat's name? Abby. Why'd you name her twice? Because I'll let society tell me what to do. Gotcha. Alright, what else do we need to do? We need to help her. We need to help her for, the compound. And Iola needs us to do another thing. Oh, Iola is the one that needs Drexel done. Okay. We'll go to Ford first. Don't know how to do Drexel. You find an abandoned truck parked on the side of the road with its hood open. Its old, peeling bumper sticker says, "I'd rather be fishing." Underneath that, someone's written, "Screw it, I'm going fishing." Most of the engine is gone, plus the doors in the entire glove box, but somehow there's still a toolbox in the back to remedy that. You got a chunk of lead. A little nugget, the 5th heaviest stuff in the universe as far as anybody currently knows. You got stuff, it's a disposable ratchet. The greatest trick in the marketing department of Black & Decker ever pulled was convincing people these were single use. Increase an ally's stats by 3 or reducing enemies' stats by 3. Huh. It's a festering pile of decomposing soybeans. A tumulus beanstorm is preventing access to this bunkhouse. You should find somebody who knows more about beans than you do and ask them how to deal with this. Rows and rows of soybeans as far as the eye can see. Oh. Whatever this building was, it isn't one anymore. There's a fence preventing you from going that way. You can't see it, but it's definitely there. Laboratory workbench. Nothing. The car smells unbelievably bad. Some kind of bean monstrosities are blocking your path. The break room door is locked. You hear frantic shushing sounds inside. Call out. Hello, is someone there? Oh, hey, a person. Yep, that's me. Please, you gotta let us out of here. We've been trapped for ages with nothing to eat but beans. Okay, where's the big key? Actually, we welded the lock shut so the bee monsters couldn't get us. You'll need a Jenkins head screwdriver to take the hinges off. A what kind of screwdriver? Jenkins. It's sort of an X shape. One of our mechanics invented it. He just got the patent this year. Wow, nice. Yeah, some guy in Oregon named Philip was super mad. Anyway, it should be the one in the bunkhouse. Okay, I'll go take a look. Oh, I gotta go talk to someone who knows more about beans. Speak them again. Hey, I'm back. Can you remind me what I need to find, so I can let you out? Sure, someone's be well. I happen to know how to deal with these wicked beanstorm that's raging in front of the bunkhouse door. No, sorry, we've just been eating beans. Don't know anything about beanstorms. Okay, I'll keep an eye out. Okay. I guess we'll fight the bean monstrosities. 17. Okay, well, I guess I will do the following. I have 1 AP because I didn't wash my fucking hands. Sad. Okay. Well, I'll Sacks of Violence them, and then I'll blast this. Bonk. Molly. We'll do Molly things. Them. Punched Molly. Alright. I guess we'll do this. We'll rat-a-tat-tat them. And then I will strike this one. I didn't really have to do that. I could have just killed the one and then killed him. Oh, 76 HP. Yeah, Molly, just blast that bean. Blue one. That's now that beans has been. Wait, was bean. God, I am force bean. This repulsive soybean has some sort of weird repulsive effect on nearby objects. +5 physical armor. The fist of a bean man will get the best of a mean man. Deal 15 damage to opponent. Got an item rotting soybean. The level of nastiness in the soybean is high enough that there must be some way to put it to productive use. God wouldn't even make a bean so gross that even he couldn't smear it on something. +3 poison damage to a weapon. More bean monsters. Whatever the Ford company was trying to do, it doesn't seem to have gone normally. Fight them. Oh. Well, I'll just bonk them, and then this just has a lot of physical armor, huh? Well, what if I blast it? Alright, the electricity. It's just gonna punch. Dante. Rude bean. Alright, time to do this. We'll rat-a-tat-tat them. And then I guess I'll blast this one with this. And then I'll blast this one with this. Oh, bam. You won. That fight was the bean's knees. Am I getting a cold? I got a force bean, a phase bean. This is an average of a soybean and 0 soybeans, but along an axis that doesn't make that mean half of a soybean. Oh. Dante's Starling grows stronger. Nice. Must have been the floor manager's desk. Search it. Among the old paperwork and paper clips and paper, third things, you find a small brass key. Got an item Ford factory key. Small brass key that looks like it would go into a tackle box or filing cabinet, something like that. Filing cabinet, which is locked. Unlock it. Unlock the filing cabinet with the little key you found in the desk. That must be the easiest puzzle in any adventure game ever. Search it. You flip through the folders. It looks like they're employee records, but each one has been sealed in its own envelope. They must take employee privacy real seriously around here. Nothing weird or interesting catches your eye. Oh well, never mind. This plaque is for the factory's 1909 Employee of the Year. That's me. No, it isn't. You are 6 years old. Can I not see who that was? Alright, well, I guess I'll wail. And then I guess I'll blast the soybean. And I'll just have Molly do this. And we'll be fine. 6 to maximum HP. Is that just maximum HP? Oh no, I guess they got the HP. Alright, let me blast this up. And let me also blast this with this. And I'll blast this. So that will decrease that. No, I have to kill this one. Fuck. And then Molly can do 9 damage to everyone. I have 12. Molly buttons. Okay. Let's do that. Let's have all stats. Punch thing. It's close to death. We'll do one of these. We'll do one of these. I guess I didn't even need to do that because Molly will just take care of this too. But whatever. Nice. Cool, cool, cool. You won. Beans, beans. The magical brute. The more you beat, the more you loot. Horse bean, human bean liver. On one hand, it's a human liver, so you shouldn't eat it. On the other hand, the human it came from didn't have an actual human brain, so it's actually is it really that different from eating the liver of someone who's slightly dumber than usual? Okay. An expensive looking toolbox. Open it. You got an item, crescent wand, a magical wrench made to twist the fabric of reality, or at least the parts of the fabric of reality that are 32mm in diameter. Here's your mysticality, plus 6 sleaze damage, and reduces target stats by 1. A chunk of an unloved metal, hard by its littleness. Give your target shielded, which will cause them to ignore the next time they take damage. Enter blood. Some kind of complicated gizmo that might be an engine. It's a luguth, a column of petrified beans. Analyze it. You explore the nuances of what it means to be stone beans. Impenetrable shellac. Since it's the only engine-like thing you've seen around here, it's a reasonable gamble that this is what Farina's looking for. Gun I am, souped-up engine. Nice. Speak to him again. No, okay. So, still don't know how to get them out of this. But I got the engine, I guess, so... we'll find that out later. So we'll go back to the Drexel stand. Oh yeah, word reaches you that the folk in this land are in need of a horse whisperer. Oh yeah, we did the horse whisperer. Oh yeah, we need to fix this guy's hat. Forge house. It's a forge house. There's something familiar about the long-haired woman on the road who stands waist-deep in a puddle of last night's rain. Ah yes, it's the woman you saw standing waist-deep in the swamp bog. But this time she bears no sword. It doesn't look like she has brought you any gifts or treats at all. For decades, the blade of your great-aunt was hidden with my family for safekeeping. Now the weapon is yours, but our business has not yet concluded. Yeah, remember, I haven't used the sword that much lately, though. It is your sword, to do with what as you will. My family kept it for you in exchange for a boon. I call upon you now to perform it. With fulfillment of your obligation shall come an end to your burdens. I speak, of course, of your swamp geese. I was waiting for this day. What's the boon? The month nears its end. At this time, the concerns of our family turn to mortgage payments. We ask for your assistance with our next bill. That's it. We're a proud family. We do not ask for handouts. Only a little help in exchange for services rendered. 400 meat will suffice. I thought you lived in water. Yeah, but we have purchased a brownstone for when we are in the city. You got it. You act with honor. You have earned our respect, and I am pleased to bring an end to your swamp geese. She waves a hand, and the geese begins to work its way through your system like a trapped wind. Its escape is extremely loud and incredibly rude. You feel the noise will give offense, and you'll have to do another geese or something, but the woman has already returned to the water. You lost a perk. Swamp geese. Gain 12 XP. Goodbye then. Alright. Oh, wait, I have 0 meat? Okay. I, actually, zeroed out my meat with that. Outside this mailbox reads Borge. Open it. On the inside, it also says Borge. Rain seems highly localized. This quaint and well-maintained farmhouse seems to be the only settled farmstead in the area. It must be lonely with no neighbors for meat or sugar to borrow. Those with neighbors know that they can't go 5 minutes without asking each other for a cup of sugar. It is one of the main things they do, just trading the same sugar back and forth, never gaining anything. I'll knock. A voice, muffled and gruff, shouts back. Who is that there? It's Dick Finkeldorf. Eh? I can't hear you over the rain. I'll just go in. The old farmer is tanned and calloused all over with either a lifetime of farm work or fall into the vat at the leather factory. Look at you! You're soaked to the bone from the rain! Quick, you must make yourself warm! There's hot spaghetti on the stove and towels in my wardrobe. Thanks, I'm Dick Finkeldorf, by the way. Everyone calls me Borge. You are welcome underneath my roof, Dick Finkeldorf, and to share in my food and warmth. But I have one rule by which you must abide. Okay? You must not look at my daughter. Ever seen one of these? Show off the ring of the Fraternal Order of Traveling Salesmen. Pretty funny happenstance, eh? The whole proverbial father's daughter thing? He frowns. It's just a ring I got for investigating murder. It doesn't matter to me what you investigate. I simply tell you, you must not look at my daughter. Fine, I won't. Oh, fuck. A quaint little side table. Anything in a farmhouse is quaint. Such a chore. Nothing. A tad disappointing, really. Would have loved to find some rustic knickknacks or world oats. Terrible breach of etiquette to see the dining table before dinner is served. Barren fireplace. Spaghetti is in the pot. It's a small kitchen, but enough to feed a farmer, and there's a staff shambler looming at your back. Search the cabinets. The first cupboard you open is bare, but for a glass baby bottle, it's rubber teat, freshly vulcanized. The spaghetti is on the stove, Dick Finkeldorf, not in the cabinet. Take the bottle. You got an item, baby bottle. There's no babies around here anyway. Stop searching the kitchen. Just because you have this bottle does not mean you are a baby. An unbroken coil of thick spaghetti simmers, eel-like in a discolored copper pot. Collect the coil. You wrap the strand in tight ball and put it in a shallow dish. Gun item, strand of spaghetti. You would have wound the strand of spaghetti into a tightly coiled ball of... You've wound the strand of spaghetti into a tightly coiled ball of pasta. Increases your muscle by 1, your cold armor by 5. The bony frame of the farmer's daughter twitches in your peripheral. Don't look at her. Maybe this is the farmer's daughter. Open it. A small jewelry box covered in green velvet and secured with a gold clasp. Unsecure it. Dust scatters and hangs in the air as you prise apart the clasp and lift the lid. The farmer's daughter observes this, you think, without comment, but you sense that her warm, subdued breaths are becoming shorter and faster. Inside, why, it's an old necklace with a discolored and worn fleur-de-lis attached to a chain of molted green brass. Nice necklace. You hear nothing in reply but the soft tense simmer of her heavy breaths. Can I have this? Bear's feet shuffle along the floorboards. Unless you say otherwise, I will assume it's fine for me to take the necklace. She's right at your neck, on your neck. Actually, as necklaces go, this is okay at best. This doesn't seem to matter to her. Take the necklace. Gainam, farmer's daughter's necklace. The farmer's daughter makes no evident protest as you slip her necklace into your pocket, but the rapid breathing on your neck is increasingly unpleasant. Good deal. Small mirror hangs by a single nail. If you see the farmer's daughter in a mirror, are you looking at his daughter or are you looking at a mirror? In which case the farmer can't legally get mad. I'll be looking at the mirror. Yes, you'd be looking at the mirror, wouldn't you, as heroic Perseus saw Gorgon Medusa through the polished surface of his shield. You could look in the mirror. Yes, I'm like Perseus, and so you will see her in the mirror. No. If anyone looks at the farmer's daughter now, they won't see her wearing this necklace. I'll cook this. Would that replace? Oh, that replaced my sash. Look in the mirror. Oh. Distinct lack of a house. Well, now you can see why the farmer would have that rule. Huh. Well, okay then. No house. Passed by a small farm where a little girl stood crying next to a wooden dollhouse. Oh, what's wrong, little girl? The Pudge Boogies stole all my dollhouse furniture. The what now? The mean little elves, like from the fairy tales? Oh god, not more fairies. Look, they painted a rude middle finger on the living room wall. You lean down and take a look. I don't think that's a middle finger, kiddo. Where do these things come from? There's a vacant lot with a lot of bushes and stuff that Granny said to stay away from. I think they hide there. Location unlocked Pukwuggy Village. Are you gonna go stomp on them? Stomp on some for me too, please. Gave me one more house. Okay, this house is just gone now. Okay. Well, sorry for getting your house yeeted, but right near an old barn, you encounter a motorcycle car out of stone. You get that. Oh. I don't know who's going to fix. Who could fix this hat? Hats. Miscellaneous. Everything. Milkman's dirty secret. The secret is that it's a hat. No, there's some earth-shattering revelation. Who would fix a hat? I would think the hat. About those loose hats. Not this again. I thoroughly resent the accusation. For one thing, you're capable of seeing the back. The store comprises a single room. For another, it would be highly illegal what you suggest. Must I say you dropped the mirror in? Okay, I won't bring it up again. Detective mode. Name of the store is Illusion. Shakespeare's Taming the Chapeau. Insight comes slowly. Perhaps the ring is less effective the further away from where the curse resides. Oh wait. Is this a hat? No. Who fixes hats? Fixes instruments. Fixes that to you. Hmm. 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 Jessica. Jessica looks pretty busy. Hmm. Where, oh where, would I get someone to fix a hat? Do we know anyone who could fix a hat? Just a dream. No. It's a key. No. Big moist. Barbara? I only think of Barbara. Okay, we got those. Splash some water. Yes. Barbara's humming. Hmm. Well, where would we get this fixed? Let me talk to Yola. You get this. What are you two talking about? Hmm. Talk to her. No. Support for our most aggressive possible move. Hey there, you managed to get back that engine for me yet? Yep, got right here. Hey, fantastic. Thanks, Millie Kid. Can't wait to get this baby installed. Who could fix? So we'll just go over here. Here's sizzling sound coming from a nearby ditch and found very angry rocks doing in about 6 inches of brackish water. Calm down. Explain to a rock that whatever it's mad about, it won't last forever. It visibly calms down, you collect some of the excess heat, it sloughs off as it does. Nice. Wiggy Village. Adventure jewelry store looks like it's closed. Open it for business. You punch a hole through the back wall of the store and take everything that fits you. An old wedding ring and a bottle cap ring. Can't take more than 5 damage at once. This ring has a bottle cap weld to it, capping the amount of damage you can sustain to the precise spot on your ring finger. Up. Well, that's useful. I think I would only do the Ring of Violence otherwise. Or saxophone. The mysterious owl doesn't do anything. Okay. Miniature firehouse. You hear some puckwuggies milling around inside. The door done. Puckwuggy Hospital is a place of healing and hurting. High-rise Puckwuggy apartment building. You could easily rile a few of them up if you banged on some windows. Do it. By the temperature of the architecture, you say this is an ice house. Peek inside. You peek inside the ice house. It's full of big plump ice chilled. Big plump chilled grubs. Oh, FDPV. The sign says Puckwuggy Village, estimated July 22nd, 1828. It's really specific. Through skylight, you can see the Puckwuggy massage therapists hard at work. These barracks must be where the Puckwuggies keep their little army. There's Shadow inside. Don't exactly need to kill all of them, do I? Like, no. Even you, good king. Alright, cool. Let's do this. A vast, follow field. The wind blows, yet the mill stands still. What's that? Ask not for whom the windmill spins. It spins for no one. Inside. The wood mill is set up to make flour, but it has been done so for some time. Lumps of the last batch lie in the wooden basin, gathering dust and a real stink. Take a closer look. However long this ground flour has been sitting here, it's too long. It smells rancid and appears to have become a new home for bugs. Check out the bugs. Baker's dozen of long-snouted bugs burrow busily in and out of the flour. They seem hard at work. How far gone must this flour be for it not to only have attracted bugs, for those bugs to give themselves a project? I'll eat the flour alone. I'll sniff the flour in a second, actually. As soon as I get something that can... Was it stench, I think? So, I specifically need this and this. Sniff the flour. Ugh. The flour's fragrance has two notes, bad and worse, but you've let it in, and once the dank and fetid odor is at home in your nose, it commences to make it all sorts of trouble. You'll need a good nasal wash to rid yourself of this olfactory vampire. Eat some flour. It's not good flour. Even if it was, you shouldn't really eat flour on its own. Eat it. You turn to the old flour with your teeth. It explodes in your mouth, and when you do something hard and cold slides down your throat. Hard to say what it was. Maybe not something you want in your stomach, but it doesn't matter. It's in there now. You gain effect against the grain. You've got a tummy full of bad flour. Remember, always eat with the grain, not against it. Leave the flour alone. Well, shoot. I just fixed the thing. And now I have fucked it again. Oopsies. The clock has stopped, perhaps in solidarity with the windmill. It stands at 6:07. According to the partially destroyed calendar, today is Burns Night, that annual celebration of the life and works of 18th century poet Robert Burns. Examine. Oh no, on a closer reading, it's just that the calendar itself is burned. Steady winds sweep through the empty mill, its old wooden boards bending and bowing in reply. What's wrong with this windmill, then, if there's enough wind around it to make it spin? Thank you, Leah. Something must be the matter here. But what? Yeah, probably a sound problem. I'm an acoustics minor. Let's go to the upper parts. Yep, this is a windmill. There's a lot of reading material here. Must get lonely working in the windmill. Browse. Strange Streets by Susan Street Sneeze. Keep browsing. People's History of the Skeleton Roads by Boxer Hamlin. Eyebrow Taste. Paradise Corn by Carrington Whip. Union Daughter by Sidney Glout. Okay, that's just love. Oh! Ooh, I got the one. Looks like a proclamation from something called the National Flour Standards Committee. Read. National Flour Standards Committee, Directive 17.2, Stages of Flour Necrosis, Bakers. Nothing in this world is certain except for taxes and flour death. If flour has gone bad, a quick sniff will tell the tale. 6 months bad, fussy smell. 12 months bad, musty smell. 24 months bad, very fusty and musty smell. 36 months bad, fetid smell. 48 months bad, gamey smell. 49 months bad and older, absolute liquefaction. Always remember, better smelled than not smelled. In FSC, protecting our flour. Okay. Someone's kicked the safe over and bashed its lock in with a hammer. It's not a pretty sight, but the safe knew the risk when it took the job. Open it. Specks of flour float through the air, and dust cracks the safe like this. And dust the cracks of the safe like snowfall. Say the magic word. Which one? Abracadabra. Kick the safe. Nuts. Crack the safe. Ironically, the safe cannot be cracked because its lock has been literally cracked into pieces with a hammer. That's not what irony means. Let's move on. Set it on fire? I'll pry it open. The crowbar is just too thick for you to get a purchase on it. That flour is really gunking up the cracks. Set it on fire. Boy, as soon as the flame touched the flour, the safe plane blew up. Is flour combustible? Those dough boys really shouldn't have been playing around with this stuff so much. Search the safe. The explosion destroyed a lot of what was in the safe, but among the globs of charred meat and cooked shoes, you find a safety inspection report, which, unbelievably, is in perfect condition. That safety inspector knew their stuff. You got an name, inspection report. The National Flour Standards Committee's report into the Oldham Mill dated 1923. That's 5 years ago. The National Flower Standards Committee's report is dry as flower and technical as cyber flower, but one paragraph catches your eye for the proliferation of exclamation parts. All sorts of problems. For one thing, it's illegal to make ham at a mill. Stick to flour, gents. In addition, these jokers are using a clock as a calendar and a calendar as a clock. This windmill's all mixed up. Okay. Flour goes down 4. Okay. So it's hands at 607. Works 18th century. Closer look. Alright. What are we supposed to do here? Way up the windmills keep going and the wooden floors keep groaning, but there's something strange. The sounds, they're too regular, too precise. There's a pattern you notice, and it feels too deliberate to have occurred by chance. Tune in. A particular sweep of wind against the wood, the sounds it makes, those aren't noises, they're words. Whoa, whoa, why? Unmistakably a voice, but hollow and shaken. How are you? Oh, frankly terrible. Who are you? Oh, good peddler, I'm the living spirit of this old ham mill, though you surely be forgiven for thinking it had no life left. Why'd you call me a peddler? Oh, 'tis many peddlers who frequent this mill, trading for grains and other stuffs, but pardon my assumption, not all those who wander through the old ham mill are peddlers. You are the windmill? Oh, yes, and this shook your sensibilities? Does this shock you very much? No, I've just never met a windmill before. Oh, and I wonder if you have or trod merely on the embers of Alexandria after Caesar. I don't know. Oh, whoa. What's wrong with you? Oh, I cannot bear to spin any longer. It has become unbearable to me. Is it bad bones? Nay, the wound cuts deeper than mechanics. I have been distraught from the moment I read the bad news. Has there been news about all the curses and shadowy things? Sirrah, no. I refer to the Pulsar Bird's cynical capulation to award a prize for drama to Sidney Glout over Hallie Haldwell. This thoughtless piggery agitated me so thoroughly I could not have read on to learn that if that smut merchant Marnie Mornay won for poetry. Anything I can do? Nay, when the hearts are made a joke, so too is life and living. Why are you so upset about the Pulsars? Oh, but a world in which the arts are so poorly valued as a bare desert sends life. I meant more why as a windmill care about the Pulsars. Surely someone must. This is why Troy fell to the barbarians, just not. Too little appreciation for the arts. And do you think Pius Aeneas heeded what lesson when founding greatest Rome? No, exactly so, and we are doomed to repeat this mistake. Now that the Pulitzers have in the depths of their pervasion recognized the monstrous Sidney Glout for drama. Were you building an old library or something like that? The walls rattle at your words. Oh, negative interference. What? Talk of chopped and splintered wood, talk of axes. How am I to take these violent suggestions as if not as the threat? I'm only trying to understand why you're so interested in literature. Oh, well, I would beg you to choose your words more carefully in the future. But if you're so curious, the answer to your bull in a china shop of a question is yes. Yes, you used to be a library. Oh, yes. And that's why you're so into literature. Yes, you have the right of it. Okay, great, thanks. Prego. I have to go. Oh. I hear the whisper still grousing. Catches here. Hello again. Oh, well, I have to go. Okay. Well, I don't know what to exactly do about that yet. Is there anything else I want to do? What's our to-do list? Help the people of the feed store in Great County get ready for the heist. Find the vampires the mob locked up. Wants to test transmissions. Grady and Crystal Dream wants you to dig up 5 night crawlers for him. We found 2 so far. Pepperidge Dolphin wants you to retrieve his father's padlocks. Lola wants you to get a glass of milk from Milkman Stan, who was last seen at Drexel Stead. Milkman Stan in the Maze at the Drexel Stead wanted you to clean his hat for him. Can I just like clean it in some water? Is that possible? Let's see if I can just clean it in some water. Find an abandoned truck. Rather be fishing. Remedy that. Alright, I'm gonna do a couple more things. And then probably end there. Just seems to have collapsed under a weight of a puddle. Second floor. It appears to have been outdated. Splash some water on your face. Got that. But I can't wash off this hat. Huh. Okay. Anything else I need to do? I guess I'll go around for a little bit and just try to do this, this tuning thing for Rufus. I want to continue Rufus's quest. Again. Okay, Buck over here. I still don't have the meat, ma'am. Things I had about you. This one in here. But I do have... Oh, Dan, I found some cherries. Nice, those will be the cherry on top for a drink. Whiskey with vermouth and dash bitters. Oh, and I'm drunk. Am I drunk now? Seem to be quite drunk. Slip. Is there any music or any music? Ah, those still exist. Okay, we've got that. My Roscoe's getting rusty. Let's see. Here. Polycarps wouldn't have it. Brewsters might. We'll go here. Hey, Brewster, you got a... Ooh, yes, you do. Nice. Turn that up. Fridge factory, I don't think so, but we'll solve it. We'll just go through and do this, because it'll take a little bit. We'll just chill while wrapping this up. Nope, doesn't have it. Boardwalk probably doesn't have it. Snackle Mills might. House's office. Had a room. Sugar. Listen, Molly, I do not have it. Here banging, hissing, shadow imps. Alright, we'll just do this. This, all of them, and we'll prepare, I guess, even though I don't need to. Dante the Starling. Let's do this. And then we'll do this. Shadow Bunk. I've been Shadow Bunk. That. We'll go this. And ooh, also do this. And we can also do this. You want? Not surely discouraged. Those are creatures. Still waiting for the other shoe to be dropped off. Nothing there. Shop. Shoot at cans. Okay, cool. Molly, I know we don't have the money. I'm sorry. But we just don't. Gideon's? I don't think Gideon's does. Come on. Hard times for the Glockenspiel business. No, nothing over there. Marvin. Oh, Marvin definitely doesn't have it. Hobo Camp might. Oh, Hobo Camp does, I think. Like it. Frosty Flakes. I think they do in the cryptography room. Goes up to 7. Restore the radio you found it, making your mom proud. Nice. Regular house might have it. Being sure practice. Alright, cool. God, why is it so just wibbly wobbly? Doubt there's one down here. Had a rift. Piece of eye. Take it back. Oh, I never did this. Piece of eye. Take it back. Piece of eye. I am incomplete. I must complete eye. Must become a shadow monster. I see. Throbbing ring of negative energy around a pair of dark shorts. Close it. With great effort, you manage to drag one side of the rift to the other with the pliers and wrench the whole thing closed. Or ply it closed, I guess. Interesting. Away from this place. Alright, well, that's done. What's over here? Did I ever get to this? Oh, yeah. Washing machine. There's a washing machine in the boat, right? Maybe that? Fishing. No, I'm still looking for the thing. They do have this. Can't do that. Go up. Molly, I know you want me to come over there, but I'm just going to tell you yet again that I do not have money. So please stop asking. Simmer's house. Tin Lizzie's. So say good job. Cool. Let's have a one of the pieces. German. It's locked. Face stand. Zimmer. Church's house. A couple black orbs, wherever they are, drifting towards you, wherever. Fight them. Right. Fight these guys. Man, I'm just looking for all these things. Bonk. Church's house. Dirt, you don't happen to have anything, right? Thanks for blowing my cover. It means a lot to me, to the captain too, even if it does, even if he doesn't exactly know. I'll stop. Alright, so that's all that was here. I don't think we have anything here. Right. Nope, nothing up here. The dam I don't think has anything. Maybe the crystal store does. Got some sap. Nope. Crystal store does have a nightcrawler. Store. On the road you're walking down, pile of greasy rocks. Voice in your head tells you to squeeze them. Pet store. Tune that station. Museum. Something like that. A regular human. Oh, yeah. We've done all these before. We can kill them. Oh yeah, these little fuckers do fuck on bleed, that's right. Killed her. Not the greatest. We do have this to do. So we'll just double this. These are the same, so it doesn't know it's doing for bleeding, 12 spooky damage for bleeding. Dante the Starling versus Omni. Okay, I'll just let him hit Dante. Even though I hate for him to hit Dante, I guess it is better than him hitting me. And just double strike you. And 5. There we go. Nice. Museum. Do you have anything? If we have anything in here. Okay, nothing here. Hardware store, maybe. A souvenir from SIT. Future self tosses you a pair of pants. SIT Jazz Slacks. These pants are flexible and low friction to facilitate all of your shimmying and lindy hopping and whatnot. I've already been to SIT. I could have just bought these myself. Yeah, you did, except you were me. And now I'm giving you a pair of them to you. Don't forget, go back and buy a pair. To give them myself? Can't just give them these ones? Yeah, but then you'll want to have them, so you'll want to buy a new pair for yourself. Which ones are these? What did you do? If I tell you, you won't be able to make the choice anymore. This is nonsense. Yeah, it's pretty messed up. You want to make out? I guess we better not. We didn't we didn't last time I had this conversation. All right. Well, see you later. You want to make out? Yes, my instant thought if I see myself in just a duplicate of myself. All right. Fairies later won't have that. Bepiso won't have that. Distillery might. And that'll be it for here. Yeah, do that. Distillery doesn't look like it. Nope. Alright, bus stop to SIT. SIT for a radio. Hard to find, probably. Gift shop, nothing. Oh wait, I'll just go to gift shop and buy Jazz Slacks. I have 6 meat. Fuck. Oh yeah, things I can just sell for meat. Got scowling. No, why would I want to sell that? Just sell it, just sell it. Sell it. Sell it. Just sell it. Sell it, sell it, sell it. Sell all these duplicates too. Proverbial noodle in a haystack. So I'll sell it. Baby bottle, just sell it. get around. New mouth starter kit, 16 teeth, grandfather's teeth, for grandfather's mouth. Oh, I'll sell them. Maybe I'll need them. Alright, cool. We've gotten through all the just sell it's. I think we have 1,000 now. So we can technically do her thing. Let me actually buy. Okay. I just sold it. Very accidentally. I don't know why I sold it. That's concerning. Just buy these. And then crowbars we need. Don't I need 2 of? Couple, I guess. And skin pants still need. Let's see. What else is there? Mushroom caps. This. Spider leg wand. Don't need that. Chef's hat. Don't need 2 of them. I think that's it. So gotten that done. Search around for this. Hey Molly, well, you don't want to talk now. Good point. You got the book you're looking for. I'm also looking for a thing. Why can't I go back there now? Where else in here would be store sealed, spider wing. Store fire for a prep party. Yeah, the party was a week ago. You're not afraid of pigeons, but you're a little apprehensive about walking into the middle of a huge problem. Investigate. Where are there readings? Topology, paradox lab. Barbecue wing. If there's anything. Yeah, no. Find himself in need of a fuse. No, thank you. Until next semester. Zero man. All for something, probably that. Alright, maybe the frets. Look in my eyes, you're growing sleepy. Hypnotize me back. Use surfaces. I guess I probably won't need that again. Oh. Let's see if there's anything back here. Nope. Did I ever pet this cat? Spring spoon, one whistle. Let's go over here. This is a stone place. I don't think there's any music here. Robot lab, maybe. Hey, who are you? Bamboozle them. Agreement. Alright. Your house? I don't think so. I don't think there's anything in here either. Trunk contract findings. Man, this is just a lot of searching. No, I don't think there's anything in here. Fission chips, maybe. Hey robot. Walk through the steam 5 heart armor. Nope, nothing here. Over the shop. No, thank you. I don't think there's anything else here. It stopped asking me about the thing. I guess it's only in the like one area maybe? Dolphin house. Full of shadow cows. Okay, cool. This 7 spooky damage to me. Oof. How much damage can I take? 7, 7, 7. I can take all of that. I'll just do this. And then they can just... Yeah, Molly can just shoot them. Yeah, I don't think they kill me. Yeah, kill him. Not kill me. Alright. And then, also shoot them. This. That one. Will tend to attack me. This. Highest health one. If these are fine. Just blast them. Molly can just shoot between these. Oh, it heals itself. 12 damage. 25 damage. Okay, 5 uses it by 4. I don't know if we win this actually. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we actually lose this. We will have had to get like extremely lucky on that first one. Damn. Trying again. Plus 1 axe to my AP. That's not bad. Fancy very receiver on this. Cool. We need a breathing apparatus to go down. I don't think we have a breathing apparatus yet. That we haven't tried. Is it an accessory? Am I missing something? Is it an accessory? I feel like we should have it. No. Okay. Brothers. I don't think it has it. Maybe. Made it. I guess we'll fight these. And I don't need to actually double stack on these. So I'll just do this. Well, these are easy. I don't even care which one is the last. I don't think you have anything. We did the monster shack, then treehouse. It's not the truck. I think that has anything. What would all these places be? Oh no, whatever. We got a few of them done. Let's see what else we have. Just a 9, so we need to do 11 radios, so we need 2 more radios. Radio in the Crystal Dream Valley. Once you dig up 5 night crawlers, we've dug up 4. The unusually smart rat would like some cheese. Lordo exists, that's fine. Can't do this. And we need to do the hat thing. So, I think the only thing I'll try is try for these night crawlers. Solve the maze. Then yeah, I think we'll wrap it. Yep, there we go. And now we'll go to the pet store. Is the thing. You sort of get that deja vu feeling again. Look around, see yourself coming up the road. This would be a good time as any. Give him a pair of pants from SIT. Give him the pants. Hey there, I got you a souvenir from SIT. Toss the pants to your puzzled past self. I've already been to SIT. I could have bought these myself. Yeah, you did, except you were me. Now I'm giving them to you. Don't forget to go back and buy a pair. Give myself. Can't just give them these ones. Yeah, but then you won't have them, so you won't buy a new pair for yourselves. Which ones are these? What'd you do? If I tell you, you won't be able to make the choice anymore. This is nonsense. It sucks and I hate it. Actually, I'm kind of enjoying it. Yeah, it's pretty messed up. You won't make out? I guess we better know. We didn't last time I had this conversation. All right, we'll see you later. Continue on your way. Do we have the... Oh, we do have the portal here. So let me give him Diaz. I'm done. Fantastic! You hand over the worms. As promised honest pay for honest work, you gain 100 meat. You can't help but think that revolting pay would be more appropriate, but Grady beats you to that thought by pulling a flower pot out from behind the counter and handing it to you with a grin. You got an item, potted nightcrawler. A nightcrawler in a vessel full of its own food, which is also its own waste. Thank him and leave. Yeah, did I do the mouse thing? Mousetrap is disarmed and Grady has no idea. Go see the mouse. Good friends are hard to find. Oh, good fronds are hard to find. Hi Gray, where are you selling? Also, I've got a big worm available. A big worm, you're right to be. A big worm is a valuable ally. And imagine a snake, except your enemies can't tell which end is the head and which is the butt. They won't know if it's coming or going. Can it poison things like a snake? No, but it's slimy. People hate that. Super gross. Just 150, cover the paperwork. You got yourself a worm. Well, you have again. Alright. I think we'll end with Molly's thing. Hey, Buck, over here. What you need? Okay, here. Thanks, Buck. You're a real peach. I knew I could count on you. I'll pay you back, I promise. Yeah, go buy your cake before I change my mind. She runs off. Madeline's cake in file. It's a little funny that Maddie's shop does well, despite most people not needing to bust anyone out of the joint. Guess they just like the cake that much. Probably they eat around the file. Buy the cake. Madeline recognizes you when you enter. Two of you gossip about mob news and mutual acquaintances for a minute before you get down to business and order an Alcatraz special. Normally, it takes a couple of days to set one of these up, but fortunately, Maddie had one ready to go. Turns out Lenny Knucklebones got parole, so his order was canceled at the last minute. You hand over Dick Finkeldorf's meat and stagger out of the shop carrying the world's heaviest and most comprehensively tool-filled cake. Molly's muscle increases by 1. Yes, hitting all the 6s. See ya, Leah. I'm gonna wrap up here soon, so you won't miss too much. But see ya. Thanks for stopping by. Glad you were able to catch this. All right, so we now got a cake. All right, time to meet back up with Dick Finkeldorf, Leah Wiggle and Hal. Oh, hey, Molly, did you get the cake? Absolutely, see? Good lord, that's huge. It's heavy, too, so the sooner we deliver this, the better. I mean, that was true anyway. So where's Nancy now? Charleston State Prison. I don't actually know how to get there from here, but when you find it, don't forget to take me with you. Right, got it. Alright. So I think that will wrap this up here. I do believe. I think I can go here because that music is a little bit Obnoxious. Oh no, I did say that I would do the popcorn thing. Let me go back to the county and back to Drexel. Go check it out later. You notice an especially strong petrochemical smell nestled in between all of the medium-strength petrochemical smells this region is full of. You glance in the direction of the smell and see a big pool of crude oil, writhing around and burbling it to itself. Maybe later. We'll go back. We'll go over here. And we're gonna capture these. And come to the next Shadow over Loathing video. Okay. It'll probably be next week. But yeah. Have a Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. Whatever you celebrate. If you celebrate. If not, enjoy the weekend. But yeah, streams will be a little bit weird this weekend, but next week there should be a Shadows over Loathing stream. I'm not sure when, but there should be one. So yeah, look out for that schedule, and then feel free to stop by any of the other streams as well. But yeah, that's gonna wrap up Shadows over Loathing for today. I got a good bit of stuff done. I'm going to sit here and fish this corn, as well as this meat, I guess, to start making back my money. Yeah, thanks for watching. Like I said, we're going to continue next week, probably. No idea when. Tomorrow, I don't plan on streaming, though the plans I had that were going to stop me from streaming might be canceled. So there might be a Fortnite Friday, where I might be part of Fortnite Friday. Oh, that's enough corn for one day. So I might be a part of Fortnite Friday tomorrow. If so, you'll see the stream scheduled. I should know pretty early in the day if the plans are going to happen or not. But keep on the lookout for that. Otherwise, yeah, have a nice day. Have a nice time if you're spending time with families. Yeah. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, all of that. Yeah. I do play Fortnite, Liam. We play Fortnite every Friday. Usually. Just like me and some friends, just kind of talking about random stuff and playing Fortnite, yeah. But I don't know if it'll happen tomorrow or not. We still have to put it up in the air. But usually Fortnite happens on Fridays, yeah. Can you add me? Probably not right now. We'll see later. But like, I don't currently really do that. But it's possible in the future. If I'm playing Fortnite and need another person and you're watching, then it's maybe, but I don't just randomly add people. Big saws. But yep, that's gonna wrap stream. Thank you for watching. That's gonna be it. Bye bye. Dab.